And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Amazon Great Indian Festival Showmatch, powered by LG Ultra Gear and, of course, Intel. It's going to be your boy Aggressive here on the hot seat with Universe once again. Thankfully, he doesn't have to go anywhere else and do a couple of projects for our next big event, but we're going to talk more about that later. Make sure to follow us on the social media. All the links down below in the description. But for us, it's gonna be a brand new day and brand new start for this show match because last time around we had professional teams come into the play, but this time it's gonna be your favorite content creators taking the stage to entertain all of us all together.
Oh yeah, and this is going to be, as fun as it can get. You've got a couple of the biggest streamers, a couple of the biggest, content creators in the country who play the game, love the game, and obviously want to entertain us, love to entertain us, and of course themselves along with it. And whilst I've been talking to a couple of them, in just the last couple of minutes, we're going to see some very interesting agents being picked up as well as I've been promised by my dear friend Hydra Flick. I think he's going to be trying to do something very weird, as he tried to say. He's going to have a lot of fun today. I hope that everybody picks up around the same, and we see some wacky components of five agent lineups being picked up today. Five duelists, go for all controllers. I don't know, whatever it is, just something or the other needs to work out here, and I think that it's only going to work out in the way of having fun.
Yeah, that's what's up. Again, when five streamers come into an entire lobby, you know for a fact something wacky is gonna happen. Again,
Oh yeah.
previously in the past, whenever we did any form of an influencer tournament, we just had the streamers POV and then we ran it down and just heard what exactly the streamers were saying.
Yep.
And that is possibly one of the most funs. We have even seen a ritual happen straight in the middle of Valorant during the pause time. And I think it was Raka who initiated the entire it was the most fun thing in a while that we have seen. But then again, we're going to be jumping straight down over towards the matchups for today. Team Alpha going up against Team Bravo. But there will be a little bit of a twist because the first initial veto phase will be done through a knife battle. So whichever team wins out on the knife, instead of having to do a toss, they're going to showcase their skills of will they get a butter knife or will their hits land true.
Well, I believe that this is a little bit of a, I'd say stronger on the side of Hydroflick, T-Bone and Co. I think that they have a little bit more experience because, the way that we've seen these guys play, of course, Ankita, T-Bone and Hydra, they're very, very frequent in the way that they play their Valorant. Their rank pushes that we've seen on their streams are one to not just have fun while watching them whiff their shots, but also have
Hydra
them
with a
see that
24-hour stream.
yeah, they all have their own ways around it. So I think that with the way the entire situation has been developing for the side of this 10-man custom that we're going to be playing, which they do every now and then, but it only gets better when you're watching these 10-man customs and you've got some great offers to go behind it. what's the point of watching a stream? You have fun, but if you get deals along with it, it's just amazing, right? So go down to the description, check out the Amazon Great Indian Festival sale. Some great products, of course, the monitors by LG Ultra Gear and Intel processors, the best out there that you can get to get yourselves the best upgrade for your PCs. And no better time to get it than the Great Indian Festival sale. So go right now, get yourself some amazingly discounted, PC parts, and maybe you could also at some point be a part of this. If you get your best PC gear, start streaming. One day you get here. But, ladies and gentlemen, before we get into anything on the matchup side, we've got a very special round which is going to be coming up, which is going to be the knife round.
Yeah, the knife round's gonna be, let's say, a little bit more interesting to say the very least. Again, there will be no abilities, but we're talking about streamers here. There's
Yep.
gonna be backstabs. There's possibly gonna be a guy running around all over the place with a neon. Maybe a raised grenade coming in from the skies. You never really know. A
Yep.
lot of different, let's say, strategies that people could go in for, but we're hoping for good sportsmanship. Again, we told them they're not allowed to use their abilities. Let's see if they
Mm-hmm.
listen or not.
Well, it depends on them. If they want to use their abilities, they're going to have to give up the, advantage of being able to choose the maps that they want, which is going to be
Content.
a three map of play, right?
Again, content is a lot more important than any form of sportsmanship, especially when you're a streamer.
Well, you're gonna have to. I think one person who resonates with that is probably sitting, in the US wearing a Sentinels jersey right now. I think that would be Tarek, who agrees that content is, right on top. And I think that these streamers might believe in the same, and we will find out in just a couple of seconds more. Let's see whether or not they're going to try and blind somebody or do whatever it is they do in the knife round. Let's just head in there, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. It's gonna be quite fun to just see what this knife round has in store for us. Again, I'm expecting a lot of euros to come in when we jump into the actual game, but this one initial knife phase could just be a bit more interesting to say the least for a couple of the people who have much more lower ranks because for some reason I get
Yep.
knifed by people in gold, but when I go over to Immortal and Radiant, like never get hit by any of their knives. But it's always the lower rank players that does it.
Oh, there we go. Okay, that's the
Oh
first kill.
yes.
Ankit has fallen already as we've got a second one. Raka goes down and there's Hydra Flick getting another.
Oh
Okay,
my
it looks
god,
like the
Bloodline.
attackers are winning. Meow. She's trying to hold on for her dear life and kill the last one standing, but she's only going to get one. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, the knife round is concluded. It was just that, yeah. And it is Team Bravo, which is going to be winning the knife round, and they are going to have the advantage of going into the veto with an advantage. Now they get to choose the maps, at least the first map. They get to go for the ban as well. Let's see what they choose in. Aggressive. What do you think would be the choice of maps that you would like to see today?
A very standard pickup, I would say, whenever you're playing, come on, with five people, they don't really push rank together. There is going to be
Yep.
huge discrepancies as well when it comes down to the skill level. So I would say picking up maps that don't really require a lot of pre-made strategies is much more of the better option. But
Mm-hmm.
on the other side of the spectrum, you could also go in for maps that require a lot of strategy, maybe if you're very confident in your own team play and synergy.
Yep.
But I'm looking more forward towards things like, let's say, Ascent, Bind, and maybe a Breeze here and there, depending on the situation. If they have a strong Viper player on their team, picking that Breeze is a kind of no brainer. If you pick up Breeze, you know for a fact if you have a stronger Viper than your opposition, you're always going to be the one to win. The duelist alone just cannot carry the entire weight of a roster on that particular map like you can in others.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I'm really hoping they can play around with that and get that advantage that they want in particular.
I mean, I think that, the entire way that we will expect lineups to come through is obviously probably not going to be what we think is going to happen. I mean, what is probably going to happen, because every time that we think that the veto is going to go one way, it usually ends up going the other. And given that this is, streamer showdown, it's not exactly something that we would expect goes the way of usual comps, right? I
Yeah,
think that we will have a very interesting matchup over here. I think we're going to see Pearl. I think we should be seeing
good
Pearl.
chance.
And I would like to see personally a map pool of Pearl, Breeze, and Fracture. I think I think that would be a very well defined composition of map pool for these players. It would be fun.
Sure, sure. I don't want to see the players rage in the background, especially when it comes down to fracture, man. If there's a good breach player, I don't know which one of them would like to play the breach. Maybe T-Bone, you never really know. He likes to have a little bit of fun with his teammates as well with
Yeah,
those
yeah.
flashes. So again, memes galore if they do pick up fracture.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yep.
maybe not. I think they're going to stray away from that map as much as they possibly can, considering that, again, it's a lot more about the comfortable phases for both of these squads. They just want to play a little bit more on the simpler side. But
Yeah.
I really want to ask you, as we are waiting for the entire Vita to be done, we did get notice for the new fracture changes.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
really excited for what they're doing towards the A side. I think that finally we could be going into a meta where breach is not that necessary for that map.
I guess so. There is a lot of difference now in the current fracture and the fracture that is about to come. They're due towards Dish, they're blocking off an entire side, which means there's only a singular angle to worry about. There's no more going to be. There's going to be no, sneaky lurks where two different angles. You can have one person push up towards there. Of course, towards it's made a little bit more
It's a
defender
lot.
friendly, I would say. I think that they have given the defenders a little bit more options to work with, or should I say, cut off options, which would make it easier for them. And if we are going to be playing that today, well, we're not going to see it just about yet, but we will see it soon enough. But keeping that aside, it's all about the maps and stuff like that. I agree. But who do you think is going to make the biggest difference in today's game? Which streamer do you think is going to have the most impact?
I think we can already tell that again, Hydroflick, he's just been grinding his heart out. The poor guy had an entire 24-hour stream where he literally named it. If I
Yeah.
don't get to Immortal, I'm gonna quit Valorant. And he actually got there right at the very end of that stream. I feel really bad for him, so if he doesn't perform here today, I think we all know that he might just quit Valorant. I'm gonna give him the spotlight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him the chance. I'm gonna let him prove himself because he worked hard for it. And now
Mm-hmm.
here on this stage with all of his other streamer buddies, he's gonna
Yep.
have even more to prove.
Yeah, I think that Hydroflick is probably going to be the highlight of the game because he is he's played professionally as well, semi professionally I might say, for a couple of teams, and he has the most experience here. And whilst I think that he could be pretty good, I think that if T-Bone is allowed to perform with his ever so favorite Cipher, I think he's going to do pretty well as well. And not to forget, on the opponent side, we've
Yeah.
got Rakazon as well, who is pretty good himself when it comes to certain nitty gritties, and Meow, who, by the way, again is a professional Valorant player. She knows what she's doing, and while the last time I saw her play was not really the best of performances, I hope that right now, being in the comfort of her house, she's able to do something better. And yeah, I'm just hoping for a great entertainment showcase here.
Again, when it comes down to a LAN environment versus the online environment, it's just drastically different.
Yep.
People say that, oh, I'm going to destroy someone on LAN, low ping,
Mm-hmm.
really good frame rates, not going to be a problem. But no, it's not the same. You have a
Yep.
crowd in front of you, you have the entire stadium booming with noise when it comes down to the casters. It's just a completely different experience. But now, in the comfort of her home, I think she's going to be able to perform. We have seen Meow just completely take over the entire professional scene by storm, especially when it comes down to the female side. And we know her to be one of the best the region has to
Mm-hmm.
offer as well.
Yep.
So let's just see what she's going to be able to do here on towards the server. Hopefully, having a good day and propelling the side of Bravo even more for propelling the side of Alpha. Sorry, for much more forward down the line. But
Yep.
again, it really does depend on the map pickups. Comfortability of the maps is one of the most crucial parts for certain players to have that pop off moment, especially when you are playing the game on the much more casual level, when you're on the
Yep.
streaming level. If you don't get a map that you favor, then you're just not going to be able to perform. Your mentality is going to be shot. And we always talk about mentality when it comes down to professional levels of play, but mentality plays an even bigger role when you're in a ranked setting or when you're in the much more casual streamer setting. Because here you don't always know, sorry, how to reset your mentality or have a strong mental. One small mistake and you may just be completely washed off for the entirety of the match. It's hard to get on back from that slump. And hopefully, with a proper map pickup, both of these teams and all of these players can get themselves into the zone and just give us a very entertaining match to watch.
Yeah, I do agree. But talking about entertainment per se, when I had the chance to meet a couple of these streamers in the last LAN event that I had gone to, I was able to grab a shirt with most of their signatures.
God.
Yeah,
I'm
I've been
sad
waiting to
now.
show this off, right? I see. I've got Meow 16K here. I've got a couple of, okay, they're all around the place. Okay, they're all, yeah, I've got Ankita right here. I've got Ankita right here. I've got Binks right here. I've got a couple of these names. Most of the streamers here who are here, I have gotten their names. There's Hydra, there's Shriman, and I'm very proud of that shirt. And I think I'm going to be very, very much, uh, tempted to keep it, store it in an airtight container, put it up on my wall, or if anybody wants to purchase that for 2 crore rupees, I'm ready to give it away.
Yeah, 2 crore rupee. Like, did you just openly market your shirt?
Hey, it
What's
is a very, very valuable shirt, right? It's got the sign of, I think, about 40 to 50 of the most, you know top ended people of the industry, both professional and content creators. So that's a valuable shirt, man.
universe being universe, guys? Don't worry
Hey,
about it.
I'm proud of it. Okay, I was running around with a pen, with a marker, and getting everybody's signature right on. I was like, just sign me up right here. This is.
Yes. Get all the signs possible. Again, Universe was supposed to be casting. Instead, he was running around chasing streamers.
But yeah, okay, fair enough. All right. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it was it
exactly.
was it was fun either way, right? And I'm
Yeah,
hoping that.
and you guys should also go there. Again, we're gonna have possibly another big event. I'm not gonna say anything. You gotta make sure to follow us on our social medias for that one. And maybe you can be just like Universe, running after your favorite streamers and getting signatures. It's all gonna be there. But for now, though, you need to go down into the description, follow the
Mhm.
socials, of course, and also check out a link that leads over to Amazon. It's gonna be a small link, nothing really that much of a problem,
Yep.
and check out a lot of the incredible deals there. Intel processors, LG Ultra Gear monitors, and a lot more offers on multiple different products. We talked about this before, and the product range is just getting bigger and bigger by the day, and it's going to be
Indeed.
the biggest right at the very end. So if you check it out now, possibly you're going to be able to find a couple of items of your fancy that you can buy it on the last day as well. Again, don't miss out on these offers because it's not going to come back for over another year. Do you really want to wait another year for your next offer to come in? Possibly another better option might come along, and that one's never going to go on. That offer's never going to come back. That's one of the things you have to remember. Once in a lifetime opportunity, you gotta act up on it right now. But
Indeed.
universe, when it comes down to these events, it can be quite long for the wait time. So
Yeah.
make sure to go on for the browse and check everything out in the meanwhile.
Yeah, indeed. And whilst you are going down and browsing there, I think that the veto is almost done and dusted. I think we should be heading into the game in just about a couple of more minutes. I'm pretty sure that these guys are ready with the maps that they have. I've just heard them switching their sides as to which team is going to be playing, and I think we're going to be starting off on Ascent. I'm not exactly sure, but I think Ascent is where we should be
Oh
starting
yes,
today. I think it is Ascent. Yeah,
yeah,
it
it's
is
a
Ascent.
it's a sound.
What do you
Well,
think?
not
Ascent, like,
surprising.
kind of, yeah, it's obviously not surprising. I think that was, maybe bound to end up in where we were supposed to go, right?
It's a guarantee if you don't pick up a send, especially in a streamer tournament. I think that that's one of those streamer tournaments that we have to watch, guaranteed. I have never ever casted a streamer tournament where uh, the map of Ascent wasn't picked up. The most
Mm-hmm.
comfortable of maps, the pretty much the vanilla map of Valorant. If
Yep.
you ever get into this game, everyone loves it, everyone hates it. It's a 50-50 split. But for these streamers, this is going to be the best proving ground for them because on this particular map, you don't need a lot of rocket science strategies. You just need good aim, a little bit of team play and synergy, and
Mm-hmm.
possibly a couple of team flashes to give your enemies a chance to kill you.
Oh, well, yeah. The team flashes, I think, are going to come through if there is somebody like, hoping to the fact that, they're able to grief one of their teammates and get a kill for themselves. You don't want your teammates to frag out. You want you to get the kill, right? So
True,
if
true.
Hydroflix trying to run away with a Neon and T-Bone is running behind him with a breach, he would maybe want to stun Hydra Flick himself and let him die so that he can get the trade frag and be like, "Oh, I saved your life right there." That was
Yes,
my
the
kill.
bait plays are perfect.
Yeah, it was all part of the plan. It was all part of the plan. I feel like T-Bone's just gonna be sitting in a corner with his Cypher cam unlocked, that his trademark. And I don't think there's any better way for T-Bone to showcase his best skill apart from a Cypher, because he plays that the best. Brimstone follows up with that as well, because he's got some pretty crazy clips of these agents while he's playing them. I still remember that there was a certain clip of T-Bone where he's sitting on bind. I don't know if you're gonna play it. He's sitting with a Cypher camera. He's all alone on the side. A grenade comes his way, which he spotted coming his way, and he's still looking at Raze and he's laughing at him like, "This guy has no idea where I am." And then he ends up dying to the grenade. Absolutely no idea. Just I hope we
Listen,
get to see
listen.
something like that today.
He's making a YouTube short in the background. Okay, it's very important to make those YouTube shorts.
Yeah, well, it is very important. And whilst they do have a lot of these YouTube shots, I think we're going to find a couple of more of them today as well, which you all can check out in our socials. Go down to the description below. You're going to see all of our socials: Instagram, YouTube. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and go ahead and give us a follow, because all of the major plays, so-called major plays or funny plays, whatever you want to call it, that will happen today, will be coming on to our socials, and you can enjoy it over there. If you're going to miss some of the match, you can get the highlights as well. We're going to have it all lined up for you, because this is going to be a 3 map extravaganza, which, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, does not stop even if it's a 2-0. We're going to go to the third map.
Yeah. Oh yeah, another thing that we did forget to tell you guys, we're gonna be
Mm-hmm.
playing out all three maps. Like, even if one team takes a 2-0 victory, we don't really
Yep.
care. We're gonna go down over into the third map because that's how it all goes. And again,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I believe that if one team gets a 2-0, the third map just gets even more entertaining because at that point there are no stakes. You are not fighting to win out on some prize money. You're fighting to try and maybe create some content and a couple of fun moments for your audience to go through. Euros could be coming in. Maybe we could be playing replication. You never really know. The third match is always interesting whenever one team takes it 2-0. We have a lot of surprises. Maybe it's going to be a normal game. Maybe the streamers are going to be the one who has to
Mm-hmm.
entertain us instead. So it's going to be interesting. Let's see how both of these teams are going to be playing that one out. And it seems as though there will be slight more delay, but I guess it's fine. We're going to be stuck here for a little while longer.
Yeah, I do want to ask you though, how many times do you think we're going to see a knife kill? Do you think we're going to see any at all today, or
Maybe there's a good
you
possibility.
know what?
Again,
Let's have a
okay,
competition. I'm gonna ask you for a competition. Let's do what you know. I got inspired by Tarek for this. Let's do what he does. All right. Give me a number that you think is going to be the number of knife kills today, and the one who's closer, we get to
I'm
win.
gonna say four.
You gonna say 4? Okay, I'm gonna go on a limb and say there's gonna be across 3 maps. I'm gonna say at least 6.
That is gonna be really difficult to reach.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be difficult, but I'd say 6 is the number of knife kills. But so whoever's the closest, if it's 5, I think we shake hands on it and we just let it go as gentlemen. If it's 4 and below, you win. If it's 6 and above, well, obviously I win, right?
Yeah, when I come over to the next Lanovan, you're gonna give me the prize then, or I'm gonna give you the prize then. That's what's gonna happen.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Yeah, but who do you think is going to win this entire thing? What do you think is going to happen?
I'm expecting the side of Meow seem to have a little bit of a hard time initially because again, you have to remember there's a lot more experienced players
Mm-hmm.
going on the other end. We already talked about it. Hydra, T Bone. Their squad's just looking a little bit too stacked. But then again, whenever your squad's a little bit too stacked, you have a tendency of getting a bit too overconfident, thinking you're going to win
Mm-hmm.
out on every single aim duel. And that's when you start losing.
Yep.
These are the type of things that just completely stray you away from uh, any sort of ideology And I'm really hoping that there's no overconfident plays coming in here.
Oh no,
Again,
I kind of want that to happen. I want somebody to just satchel
all right.
through and run across the entire map, dash with the jet. If you want whatever it is, just get the duelists, run riot, just go, take the peaks, take a shorty and run mid for all I care. That's what I would love to see.
My God. Of course you want to see that. Your favorite weapon, running out of B main, possibly getting a kill or possibly getting slapped in the face. Whenever I use a Shuri, point blank, I only get like 100 damage. Enemy team for some reason one shots me and gets all of the pellets to hit me. Explain to me how this is even physically possible. The guy was jumping.
Hmm.
It's like what 1 meter was like 5 meters away from me. Still one shots me with one clip, and then kills my teammate with a second, and we had both full shield and full armor, and he had nothing.
Yeah, that's just it's like people say always, right?
Shorty having mood swings.
It's always like people say, if you've got a stinger, it's always the opponent that actually knows how to use the stinger the best. When it's in your hands, even after the buff, it just doesn't work.
It really does. You just cannot make
You know,
up what the stinger does.
I remember when I've given two headshots with a stinger to an opponent at the closest range possible, and it still gave, I think, 122, 121 damage. And I was like, well, it's quite an interesting weapon. Depends on the hands or days that you work it. And if it does work, well, then good for you. But let's see if it works today on any of the map that's going to be played. Let's go to the map window, which is going to be Ascent, Icebox, and Pearl. Okay,
Oh,
this I like.
okay, okay. This will be interesting. Maybe a couple of jig level plays on Pearl. Mm.
Maybe. But first, we're going to start off with Ascent. I like this map pool. It's a little diverse. We start off with a little bit of vanilla, then we move on to a bit of Oreo milkshake, and then in the end, we finish it with what we love here. I think is
Tropicana Blue.
sure. I was going to say Faluda, but that okay, whatever your preference is.
Faluda is something that I haven't eaten in a while. Something I have to try though.
Yeah.
Again, Bangalore has so much food. You're taking me out to eat everything.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Once you come here, I will definitely do that. But this time, we're gonna have to go on Ascent to see whether or not these people make it their way. Whichever team it is, Team Bravo have picked Ascent, so I'm pretty sure that they are feeling comfortable because the knife round happened there just as it went by. So I think that Ascent, Team Bravo, I think they should be able to take it. I think Team Bravo should be taking this 3-0.
It should be a guarantee for their end, but I'm not gonna start counting my chickens before they hatch just yet. Give them a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if they get an inch, they can take a mile out of it. We're gonna be starting it up in about 30 seconds. Everyone's
Mm-hmm.
gonna get prepped up and ready. A couple of people were in the range warming up, so you never really know. It seems as though the teams they're gonna be a little bit more on the, let's say, impatient side because they just want to start the match, but we got to make sure that everything is set up properly so you guys back at home can have that proper viewing experience. We don't want to ruin any of that for you all.
Mm-hmm.
So just taking a bit and we're going to start it up.
Yep, indeed. We're almost done and dusted. We should be heading into the game any second now. Agent selection should be up as we have got Team Bravo on the defense and we've got Team Alpha on the attack on the map of Ascent. Whether or not this goes all the way to map 3 with just one team dominating all the way, we'll find out. But for now, this is the beginning of the Amazon Great Indian Festival Sale powered by LG Ultra Gear and Intel streamer show match starting off on Ascent. And I can't wait for it. I'm just excited. Let's see what they're gonna pick. Is it gonna be a 5 duelist comp or is it gonna be 3 duelists, 4 duelists, controllers all the way? Let's find out. Let's go in.
Yep. This is where the real fun's going to be at here, ladies and gentlemen. Neon already getting picked up by one of the players. Not really the most surprising of things, considering a couple of these streamers just love to go in for those Neon plays. Sage, much more of the standard pickup whenever you are feeling a little bit more uncomfy, maybe playing on a certain map, playing on a certain role. You just want to be there in the back, maybe as an anchor, maybe as a battle sage, you never really know. We've seen a lot of interesting fights coming in from streamers, possibly some Grimwalds as well. They put in time over onto the customs. I'm guaranteeing you guys because again, they are out here to put on a show and not just after the prize pool. Shimon's
Yep.
gonna be taking up the stage, and for the other side, Midfield, he's gonna be picking up his own.
Yep. T-Bone going for the Brimstone, which he absolutely loves on this map. And now, okay, we've got a fade as well on Ascent. Not something that you see usually. Meow seems to be
It's pretty
hinting at
strong.
it as well. Yep, they look to be on point here. They don't really have a strong sentinel per se, like the Chamber or the Killjoy, but it looks like Shriman, he's going to be playing the ever so comfortable and helpful Sage. Whereas on the other side, Rakazone's got the Breach. All right, this is a very
Okay.
interesting composition from both teams.
A double duelist setup coming in from one side and a double initiator from the other
Yep.
without a KO, which is something that let's just say me and Universe are just not used to. Personally, if no one picks a KO on Ascent, I will pick it myself, even though I'm much more of a duelist player. I'm like, it's fine. I'll do it myself.
Mm-hmm.
Because not having the KO just makes the side entries a lot more difficult. When you have that
Yep.
0 point in your favor plus the null command, man, just throw it out and to bum rush your way towards the side. The defenders just can't do anything. And if you have the proper manpower, you have it all under control. We're going to be jumping down over into the game, ladies and gentlemen. No dilly dallying here at all for this instance. But for the teams, I really want to see what they have in store for us in particular. Again, we're not gonna try and overhype any particular team, even though we know that one of them is just a little bit stronger than the other. And Bravo, yes, they have strength when it comes down to their past achievements, but that's not how a tournament goes. Sometimes you just need that small edge to give you everything. And just like this Teddy, maybe hiding in a corner and getting a couple of kills will be what Alpha needs to jumpstart their entire play.
Well, here we go. A little bit of a slow approach from the attack, it seems, at the moment, as they are holding on to their lines towards the mid region. Maharani, which is Ankita, looking for a bit of an approach towards mid, seeing if anybody's making movements that they shouldn't be. As Meow takes her team towards the B side, and there's Hydra Flick perfectly tapped out of existence. Mackle, and that's the neon falling down. And Meow, she's trying to take the fight and she wins it.
Ooh, good
Hydra
shot.
goes down, and now the B side's opened up. Here comes the Reina, though, towards a shot, gets Raka down, and it is up to the defense now in a 4v3 to go in for a retake.
Trying to find this retake is not going to be a simple one, though. Again, looking at the positions of where the attackers are, they're quite spread out. And Meow just needed to find one more shot over from the side. Doesn't really get much. Ron Chopra is going to be taken down as well. Not really the
Ooh.
best of positions, but Meow, okay. She's actually going to be able to fight the fight. Maybe another engagement. Got good
Oh!
shot all around. Meow with the 3K and possibly even the 4. She's on fire and she's ready to take the
Oh my
last.
god!
Beautiful shot and a flick. And my God, Meow just completely wrecked house. That was fast, that was clean, and that was quick. She was crispy with it. Initially, after that whip, I was like, okay, maybe she's not feeling herself. 2 seconds later, she's like, just sit back and relax. I got this. I'm just giving them a chance. I'm giving them a couple of warning shots, right, Universe? That's how it goes.
Well, I think that Meow's definitely warning the opponents to say, don't take me so lightly. With a 4K in the pistol, she's made quite a statement, and I think that she's going to be enjoying her game as it comes in front of her because every time that she pops off right in the beginning, the pistol itself, she's been pretty good on her feet. And I think that playing the Fade as well, she's self sufficient, she's good on
Yep.
information. And even though Mackle died straight up in the beginning, this woman just tore through the team honestly. And now
Yep.
we are hoping that she continues this form and is able to, take her team to victory because on the opponent side, it's going to be difficult to face them in the long run.
Yep. You cannot underestimate a squad just because on the first initial basis you're like,
Yep.
hey, it's gonna be completely fine. We won, we lost out on the sorry, we won out on the pistol round, we win out on the anti-equal, possibly that we're gonna be fine down the line, nothing to really worry about there. But no, you need to start building up the rounds right up when it comes down to your bonuses. And we have
Mm-hmm.
seen a lot of teams and a lot of players slowly shift towards the scene where they will start buying up a couple of vandals when it comes down to the second round and carry
Yep.
it forward over into the third, where they will have stronger buys and have enough money to go in for a vandal or a phantom and half armor in the following round so they can contest the much more powerful guns. Valorant's economy is something that is being very strenuous and being
Yep.
manipulated to a completely different level by a lot of these professional teams. And I've seen this in a rank setting that a lot of people are slowly starting to pick up on it. And maybe at the end of the day, the skill differences when it comes down to the individuals that we have seen will be outclassed by maybe these small macro plays that could
Mm-hmm.
be done by the teams of either end. Skill is one thing when it comes down to the individual level, but when it comes down to playing together as a squad, maybe the side of Team Bravo have a couple of things up their sleeve.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they will, given that they do have a very strong set of players on them as well. Hydra, T Bone. Both of them are pretty good in their own right. And of course, not to forget the Reina that they have, which is Bloodline. He is also a man to be, feared on his best days. So we'll see how it does go down. It's just a pistol so far, and it was Meow who got her stuff together instantly and took care of the opponents. Do you think that she alone might be able to take her team through? Because it might be okay for a couple of rounds, but I don't see that happening every single time.
It's not going to be that simple, but let's just give them a little bit of time to just, settle their way. And Meow, we know how incredible she is, but I do believe her teammates as well will start to pick up steam slowly but surely. Again, Roman
Hmm.
Chopra really did get put into a very awkward position, being on that
Yeah.
brimstone over into a corner of B main, but still, you wasted a lot of time. And if you waste enough time, that's completely fine. Because that's all that you need to do at the end of the day.
Yep.
As an attacker, hold strong, head first, allow your teammates inside of the site to get a couple of work done. They need to hit their shots. You need to be a distraction. Waste as much time as possible, and your teammates are just going to be able to clutch it out. That's how it goes. Play together as a squad. You don't need to get any kills, and I really hope that mentality will reflect on a couple of these streamers. Of course, the chat wants everyone to just frag out of their minds. No one's going to witness some incredible play that you do to try and stall your opposition. But
Yeah.
maybe
Well,
those plays are what you want to try and go in for a win. Or you could also want the content where you just start swinging every angle, just like Meow did.
yeah, well, I think that if they had gotten one kill on the back end, back of B there, I think they would have probably gone in for the knife right then and there. I'm just hoping to see how many times that we're gonna see a knife come in because that's what I'm waiting for. I just want to see who is gonna get knifed, who is going to knife, and how many times. So I think T-Bone is gonna be a very interesting, target, especially for Rakazone because I think those two absolutely love the banter that happens between each other, and I'm pretty sure that either one of them is going to knife the other, and they are definitely going to rub the salt on the wound when that happens, and I'm pretty sure it is going to across one of the three maps.
Yeah. We're gonna see at the bare minimum of one, and at the end of the day, I'm still gonna win because I chose four. So I'm just
Well,
chilling
we'll
here.
see, we'll see. I could have chosen three and gone lower than you, but I chose to play the daring game. I know this is going to be you know a bold prediction. I'm going to go with it. I think that we're going to
Or did you
reach.
message Hydra and just ask him to be like, "Yo, just take as many knife kills as you possibly can"?
I
I
didn't.
know you would do
I
this.
didn't.
There's a good
Hey, I'm
chance.
I'm a fair sportsman guy. I love my sport, and I don't like to do all that on the back end. I want to
Sure.
see. I just want to see them get the knife kills. I don't do all that. I don't want to message anybody on the background and say get as many knives. Nah, come on. What?
I'm gonna let chat decide. Is this the face of a person that is truthful?
Yes, it is. It is as truthful as it gets
Yeah,
because I am.
sure,
I
buddy.
am. I am the only universal fact you need to believe in. I'm the
Are you
only
proud of
universal.
that one? Are you proud of that one?
Well, hey, if I can make a pun about my own name, why not? Why not? Huh? Why not?
He's
I am
extremely
the
proud of
only
that.
fact you gotta believe in, aggressive. You need to remember that. I am the universe. You gotta believe in it.
I'm gonna let that sink in for a little bit as we jump on down over into the game soon enough, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about the delays again. There will be a couple of technical difficulties that we really do need to sort out at the end. Again, it's about your viewing pleasure, so there's not much really we can do from our side just
Yep.
yet. Have to wait it out. But what I do have to say is that after that first initial engagement already, I can see this being a very close game from either end. We have pop-off
Yep.
performances from an individual, couple of good clean shots coming in from the other, some positional mistakes here and there, but it's gonna happen because the teams are just formed recently. They're not gonna be able to perform to the best of their calibers just yet. So give them a small little bit of an opportunity to finally sort everything out between each other, how
Mm-hmm.
they want to play, what positions that they do want, and maybe, just maybe, we're going to be able to witness something incredible coming out from one of these teams. We're expecting T-Bone squads to just completely roll over any form of hope that Meow's team could have had, but that's not really the case here.
Yep.
And already Meow is showcasing what she can do from her end. Now it's time for their oppositions to start showing up. They have Hydra, they have T-Bone, they have a lot more other players who can rise up to that challenge. And possibly a couple of these battle stages could just be the thing that turns the tides of a lot of these battles.
Well, let's hope that these guys instantly, hit back, and you never know. On the eco itself, they might be running right, instantly hit back and tell them, okay, you know what, you got the first run. Yeah, that was just the thing. We just, gifted it to you. Now we're gonna start the real business. Now is what it all goes down to, and we are gonna head back into the game, ladies and gentlemen. All the issues are fixed as we have got Bravo and Alpha going at it again.
One more time, we're going to be running it down. And hopefully, here's where the game just starts to get a lot more interesting. But for me, at the very least here, Universe, I don't know. Maybe in the second round, we're not going to be witnessing anything out of the ordinary. But I do have to say, maybe with this Brimstone play coming in from T-Bone, this one shorty could just give them a couple of
Oh,
mood
no.
swings, or
He
it
just-
could just
he
end in a
didn't even-
horrible fashion. No, he didn't expect this. Would you ever expect a fade eye to just land straight up in front of you like
could
that?
have just run into the smoke, but at the moment, let's focus on things that's happening in front of our screens. Meow, still on her rampage, going for more, and she gets it down to 18 HP, but she's racked up 7 kills in 2 rounds already, and she's looking for a lot more where that came from, while Hydra, a little bit struggling with the Marshal, trying to hold on this ground as Ankita finds one. Hydra tags the second, but is not going to be able to finish off the kill. Number 2 for Alpha, as they are going to be able to comfortably secure another round thanks to, again, Meow 16k.
Pretty strong start from both ends. And as you can see from the replay, cool, calm, and collected when it came down to those frags. Perfectly done coming in from Meow. Good start for one team, as Alpha is going to be able to take a 2-pointer for their end, but now is where the real problems start to arise. You're on the attack, you have weaker, but now you're going up against Vandals and Phantoms. How do you really want to fight this, especially with Bloodline being very aggressive over towards the side of top mid? This could end horribly over on one end, and Raka, it's a very, let's say, interesting crosser that he has there, that's for certain.
Well, everybody's got their own stuff to do, right? And here's Mackle, who's got himself towards B main yet again. Not for long that he's going to be alone. Oh, spamming down the correct angle, but Bloodline caught by the seas. He's going to have to let these guys pass him, not take that fight, as they yet again find the B side for free. And look at how low he is. He's down to 3 HP.
Spike
Yeah, they're
planted.
very low on health, but look at Maharani heading on back from the back.
Oh,
Ankita.
but Meow's ready for this.
Good chance to maybe go in for a shot here, but again, it's all up to Meow to find the tap, and yep, that's a free kill. And with this, they're going to be able to stabilize. There's no way the defense can even entry on towards the side to try and start a retake. So much utility already established and used, and T-Bone finally throwing out a molly to try and isolate the player over towards the side of B main, but it's just not going to be enough. Ultimate coming in from the and wait a minute! They're actually going in for this retake. Two-man sided, and now it's all up to Raka. One more shot, that's all that it needs. Knife play coming in. Here comes the knife.
Meow saves
Doesn't
him.
happen though.
Oh no. Oh,
Meow
must
steals
be-
it. Oh, that's just sad.
Raka must be absolutely heartbroken. He was ready. He's just like, okay, I got this. This is a knife for me. It's a knife for me. But Mia says, nah, I've got my 4 kills. And she is just absolutely on top of things. Well, talking about on top of things, look at where Meow is. She's on 11 kills in 3 rounds.
Where are you?
This must be called build piston.
Okay.
Never mind, I think Ankita's also built piston.
Bloodline. Ooh, good kill. Gets the heal. Okay, Bloodline. Beautiful double kill there. As a great recovery from side of Bravo. As they somehow retrieve everything. And they just find a flawless out of nowhere. A couple of sheriffs make it work.
Again, this is one of the main reasons why you just do not ever underestimate your opposition, even for fights like this. Bloodline just went ham, man. Those shots were beautiful and crispy down to the core. And for Bravo, that's a pretty big step for them. And for Alpha, they need to start showing respect regardless of what weaponry your opposition has. Sometimes if you don't show that respect, you could lose out on a very easy round that could have won.
Well, Freeman's wall has been disintegrated within a second in this form. Now, while they know that the B side is being hit, they're actually not giving anybody any sort of ground on this B side. They're playing for the retake again, it seems. As Hydra's cleared off A long, T-Bone's taken care of A short. They know it's an all B hit, but now the defense is completely surrounding the attack. And it might just be too late to rotate because look at where Hydra is. He's got a free shot onto at least 2 players. 1 kill. That's all he needed. A little bit of damage as well, but Mackle, forgive me, Raman is going to be the one to take him down. As they instantly try to find their way towards the A main side. And T-Bone's ready for this.
It's all up to him to try and hold down the fort for as long as he possibly can. Got first kill! Doesn't really get the second though. Still shuts it down over into a 3 versus 3. Such an important kill coming in from Bloodline as well. Shutting down Mackle and stopping this rush from even bearing any fruit early on. And my god, line him up and send them back. Oh, Bloodline! An absolute giga chat of a player. Shuts
Beautiful
it all
stuff.
down. All at once.
Brilliant double tap.
That is what you call sex.
Great control of the spray. Keeps himself composed. Gets rid of all 3 players coming onto the side. Bravo. Instantly hitting back with 2 kills. Forgive me, 2 rounds. As now, the biggest challenge for them, the attack I mean, is to keep their consistency going. Because look at where Hydra's off to. He's got the showstopper out. And they're all running for their lives. And it looks like it's gonna be a double kill for him. Make that a third as T-Bone adds up. Hydra with his third. And he knows exactly where the last player is. He's gonna have him get it down by the grenade itself. As Hydra Flick takes control of this round all by his lonesome.
I am very pleasantly surprised that that one showstopper actually hit 2 people.
Yeah, you know,
I was not
it's
expecting
about
that.
those times. Yeah, I really thought that Raman Chopra was going to be running away, the Brimstone. I don't know how he got killed, but usually a Raze Ult does not kill somebody that far, let alone next to their, feet. Even if you hit, we've seen clips of those, right? Like I say, when the Raze Ult is right next to your foot.
Clips. We don't need clips. That happens to me on a regular basis when I play Raze.
I mean, yeah, it's just... That's why I somehow avoid the Raze as much as I can, unless we are playing on bind. But here's a bit of a battle between the Fades. As they throw in every single bit of utility that they've got. And the B side yet again gotten for free. Midfield, going for the plant, needs to get away from the Brimstone ultimate. Will be able to with a bit of a scratch. But it's alright. Still got the site intact, and they've got Meow causing damage. Now they know where she is, and she needs to try and get out of here. But look at what Hydra is. He's on the backstab already. He's gotten one. Make that a double. And now it's a 3v4. Make that a 3v2 all of a sudden. And it's only Bloodline left. Again, requested to make a clutch happen. He's got two people against him. Both of them got pretty strong ultimates as well. He's on 36 HP. Needs to get a kill to at least be able to heal up. Mackle challenging him, giving him the fight that he doesn't want, and Bloodline loses it because of bullets. One more bullet would have finished it. Someone was down to 30 HP.
Close fight indeed, but at the end of the day, the panic just settled in a little bit too much. Could have waited for the engagement, could have possibly even gone in for a spam before jumping on down. Things would have been so different there. He just had one more bullet to take that fight. 3-on-4, but these rounds are just way too close for comfort. And when you're looking at the economy as well, the members of Alpha, they are hurting quite drastically still, and unless they win this round in a very clean fashion, things will be difficult. But maybe the clean fashion play could just happen, because our boy Hydra kind of fell asleep on the corner there.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly happened there, but Hydra not definitely ready for that fight. Look at Mackle, very aggressive, and it pays the dividends that he needed. Gets the kill right before his overdrive runs out, and he's constantly going to be, well, trying to kill T-Bone. T-Bone somehow gets one though, and instantly taken out himself. A lot of backstabbing happening across from both ends here, but I don't think it's going to help the side of the defense anymore. 2v3, 3 ultimates available, and the Breach and Brimstone combo could just finish him off right here, right now, if they choose to go for it. But they know that these ultimates are more important in the longer run. Got numbers to play with, and they have to save this. There's no way they're gonna get away from this without any sort of a scratch. They have to save.
Yeah, they're just stuck between a rock and a hard place. Saves are going to be coming in all around. Midfield staying this long could be an issue when it comes down to their overarching economy. Having those 3 guns carry forward going to just stabilize them even further, but at the end of the day, it's completely fine. Again, pretty strong attack coming in from the side of Alpha. They took the advantages early, just rushed their way forward using the ultimates that they did have, especially the overdrive. And of course, the setup plays coming in from the Fate was absolutely perfect. They gained a lot of space and they utilized it perfectly to waste the time as well, making sure the defenders have no opportunity to even set up for a retake.
Well, here we go. 3 and 5. As Alpha have got the advantage. Bloodline spots one out towards mid. Mackle gets away just about in time to save himself all of his health. Heavy commitment here. And it's only Hydra Flick who's sitting on with an operator towards B main. His grenade is going to hold them off for just a little bit. The damage being dealt on a couple of players. But not to forget, they still got Raka with a very big ultimate. And of course, Raman as well with the Orbital Strike. Don't want to mess with this. Right now, Shriman out in the open. I don't think he wants to be here at the moment. His walls dissipated as well as... Raman hoisted upon top of boxes there, and Hydra's gonna be taken off of his angle as the wall comes through. Hydra needs a clear shot into somebody. He's hoping that someone gets into his crosshair, but no, not gonna happen. Shriman will let them pass as well as Meow trying to look towards the mid region will be punished, and now it's a 4v4.
And no idea what the positions could be in, and the defenders, they are taking these fights up to the next level. The attackers all stuck behind walls, nothing really to do to try and survive. Bloodline gets another one, and one by one they're just running things down. Raman being the only one alive, doesn't really even have a Molotov to try and play this completely on the back foot. They know his exact position, and yep, Ankita's gonna be the one to get the final frag up. I love Chrono Void, honestly. It just feels so nice.
Yeah, I love it too. That's exactly why I pick it up on the ground every time it falls, because I don't have the money to buy it.
Yeah, you can use that money on the Amazon Great Indian Festival. You know?
Exactly. I'm gonna buy myself some good products. I don't have money enough for the skins, but I do have money for a couple of good products.
Again, the products are on sale. You gotta remember that. If you can't buy the skins, because skins are of course very expensive, and for some reason Riot doesn't give us discounts. But come on, Amazon gives you discounts. Make sure to check out all the links down below in the description about that. But for this matchup in particular, I do have to say I am very pleasantly surprised that Alpha's putting up such an amazing fight. You have to say.
Hydra misses that shot by an inch. That's gonna be problematic. Now, even though he's fallen back, he's got a little bit of support around him. One player's gotten to the side. He's been smoked off of his angles. There's no way Hydra can peek up from heaven. He's in trouble. Caught by the seas as well. There's a lot of damage being done here. But the plant yet to go through. Raman holding onto the spike. The wall comes through to a shot. As Meow just goes in with 2 HP. This woman's got nerves of steel.
Alright.
Look at where Raka's sitting. Oh, great. Shriman, absolutely. No, I don't think he even knows. Oh.
Well, hello?
Remaining.
Where did that flash go?
That flash went to A-Main.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
they're
Okay.
just done for.
Hydra.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got tails. Oh, a dink. Oh, they're coming for the
Oh,
knife.
yes,
Oh, they're
do
coming
it.
for it.
No.
Go for it.
Yes, do
there
it,
we go.
do it.
Hydra, the 1 kill. They're chasing him, and Meow wants it all for herself. Another 3K for this woman. And she's up to 16 kills.
Meow 16k. She got to her margin, she got to her namesake, and now she's gonna allow all of her teammates to do everything else. But this situation is something that we did not expect now, did we? We expected Alpha to be on the back foot, and Alpha, they're the ones attacking when Ascent is much more of a defense-favored map.
Oh, well, indeed. It is defensively favored for quite a bit. But here's another push towards B main for no avail. Hydra, his showstopper's gone to no use as the A side is completely taken over. Not just by the players, but by the Breach ultimate as well. Rakas made his way towards shot, but it might be a dangerous zone for him to sit in because whilst he might be protected by the smoke, it's not there for too long and he's going to have a lot of players to worry about in just about a second. Shriman, not aware of the fact that somebody could coming through. Raka finds him. And Mackle through the smoke as if it's nothing. Hydra with just a 1 and it is a 4v2. Make that a 3v2. Steven is able to find something on the background. He needs 1 kill to establish his ultimate. But I don't think that he's going to expect mid-fail in this corner. Well positioned play. And it's up to Bloodline yet again in a 1v3. Which I believe he's going to have to save. Again.
For now. Again, this is not how we expected this entire team to go. Bloodline's gonna be running it out. Raka's trying to taunt Bloodline out. To maybe see him coming out over a corner. Ramon's gonna get taken out though because, again, the memes are coming alive. And a couple of these taunts from the streamers, yeah, you know that things are getting a lot more spicier here, that's for certain. The defense is not where the strength lies, it seems, for this team in particular. And for Bravo, unless they find a resurgence in their spirits and possibly take a 7-5 scoreline, to lose on an 8-4 on Ascent, especially when you're on the defensive side, is something that is very difficult to bounce back from.
We've seen some pretty good plays and some pretty good scorelines. No matter how low they are, but look at Hydra.
Come on!
Hydra. He's in good positioning. Is he going to be able to get one though? The planter goes down. Second one, he dinks him.
Oh, what?
Oh, the Phantom Curse. This is exactly why I hate that weapon. Absolutely annoying. Raman, yeah, he's going to get the kill on to Bloodline. No, Raman gets, oh yeah, he does get it. For a second, I lost my senses, I believe. Raman was fighting towards spawn as he took out Hani. Here we go, towards the backside. There's the ult coming in and Rakazone will take out T-Bone with a flick and a half, and it's 8-4.
Switching.
Not something we expected.
Expect the unexpected when it comes out of the esports club, it seems, as per usual. The House of Indian Esports just never fails to surprise us whatsoever. 4 and 8 in Alpha, they're going to be the ones taking the charge for this entire duel and this entire engagement. I am not prepared for any of this, and hopefully we're going to be able to see some very strong defensive rounds coming in from Alpha as well. But again, it seems as though the attack is a little bit more favored on this particular map when it comes down to the influencers and the way that they play a lot of their strategies.
Well, let's find out if that's going to work out for Team Bravo as well. They've got two duelists, of course, which they will be looking to put into full use. As they run in towards mid. An interesting play. Raka's been detected. He was walking around and T-Bone blinded. Gets a kill. Midfield might have gotten the trade, but he's got still a lot more to worry about. Oh, that was amazing from Meow. Nobody broke it down. The Haunt will get them, and now it's up to Hydra. Makes it one. Gonna have to get another. Otherwise it's not gonna work. Bloodline helps him out. Gets midfield. But it's a 1v2. Another tall ask. One of them is low. One of them pretty healthy. Raman needs to play the bait game here and let Mackle be the hero. Oh, Spot comes in and there's the heavy health member gone down. And Bloodline clutches it out. Raman running to his death straight up. The pistol goes the way of Team Bravo.
Bravo seemingly are just so proficient when it comes down to the pistol round plays that they have taken over. So, at the end of the day, yeah, Bravo, they did not win on the first pistol round, but they made it very competitive to the point where they were able to take almost take a win if Meow just didn't start popping off there. Meow got shut down pretty early on this instance, and because of it, she was just not able to do much. Clearance for the angles, not really a lot of utility. They get a little bit too over aggressive on these fights, and that's what really costed them here. Meow.
Well, she tried. Can't tell anything about that. She did try her best. Got close enough, but just not all the way. Mackle. Okay, that's just. If he had slid through and if he had gotten a kill, I would be so impressed.
That would be the true glory of combat. But I don't think that's not possible. That's gonna happen. Pretty standard eco round coming into play. And yeah, the anti-eco's of course gonna be able to take the win. Classic to finish things off in style. And Mackle, last one remaining, possibly a kill. Nope, not gonna happen. Shutdown plays all around, and a 6 and 8 scoreline to come into play, with a possibility of a 6 and 9, and the magic number just completely changing the tides of battle for the side of Alpha. Again, they have proper weaponry now, but we've seen these types of proper weaponry also fail anyone who holds them going up against Spectres, especially on close proximity maps like this. If you're able to break your way into the first initial choke point and survive, these Spectres can be an absolute nuisance to deal.
There.
Indeed. Not at the full bite. Oh, wait. Okay, so midfield just blocked off Mackle whilst he was trying to push up towards mid. Didn't find an avenue, but it looks like it doesn't matter because they've got the defense locked down on the B side either way. T-Bone. Okay, T-Bone. Trying for his level best moment of a clutch, but not going to go any further than Meow. An off angle of perfection for her, as the defenders will get their 9th round, and the scoreline is pretty nice.
Pretty standard, pretty chill all around, 6 and 9. And pretty much the expected way to go. The side of Alpha, they had a pretty rough time when it came down to the first initial 2 rounds after the round swap up, but their weaponry came into play, and they were completely outclassing them because of the range difference and, of course, the damage differential coming into this entire roundup. But I really do have to question when it came down to the engagement. They just started running in without a little bit of team play coordination that was expected coming out from them. But okay, Mackle on top of the side of the wall.
Oh my god. Okay.
Bring me with the stimmie, anyone?
Oh my god.
That was an actual bring me with the stimmie moment. You saw that as well.
Okay, I really want to know why is nobody breaking the Fade Recons and wait, what? Raman somehow finds Shriman.
remaining.
He finds a
Oh,
third.
okay.
And now it's on to
Don't use the
Ankita.
dog. Oh, the prowler's out. They know. I'm pretty sure Roman knows, right? That that's a backside prowler.
I mean, yeah,
Just
I'm
look at the
pretty sure,
prowler.
but he's been spotted as
Yeah.
well, and he's blinded for life. And the perfect sees. He's been held up for a couple of seconds. Deafened. Oh, and he's been spotted as well. This is... All of Fate's utility has affected him, and so will the bullets. Maharani with the clutch as she delivers on number 7 for her team, which should have been a lot easier than it looked.
Honestly. Again, Roman, he nearly just pulled off a miracle here. Good shots all around coming in from him, but at the end of the day, again, it's a lot more about the experience factor. These streamers, they have aim for days. Those shots were crispy as all hell, but again, it really just comes down to being more comfortable in these clutch situations, and the comfortability is key. Raman nearly pulled off a big clutch, but started panicking right at the very end when the time was running down. He could have done it, and these are the type of plays that we really want to see. But for Meow, she wants to showcase to us something a little bit more interesting on that end. And Mako, this overdrive will be huge coming in from him. But still, the
He's got a lot of
damage.
damage, but just not enough to get a kill. He's waiting for a heal, and Shriman taking his time to heal his teammate, making sure that it just gets through. You've got about 4 more ounces of battery left in you, and that's it. All the 1 billion volts in her suit are gone for naught. Meow gets a very good kill and a weapon retrieved as well. I don't know what exactly Bloodline was thinking about doing there. Losing his life like that is not the best of options. Raka, very difficult position and a very not much of a useful weapon in that zone, but Mackle,
Get these shorties, man. God
best
damn it.
weapon in the game. As I always stated, as it is factually proven, the best weapon in the game.
My God. For some reason, people like this get. How do you
30
even
seconds
use a
left.
shorty and get kills with it? I just don't understand. But for these streamers, I think that they have the art under control. They just know how to do it, and now the timing's just not in their favor just yet. Going in for a very slow play over towards the other side, and that one eye just completely ruined the plans coming in from the attack. They're gonna go in for a fast rush, possibly a play. Nope, not gonna happen. That's gonna be the first, possibly gonna be the second. Yep, Mackle's gonna get the shutdown, and Shriman, yes, stuck by himself with a Guardian in hand. Doesn't really find much. Gets caught out and completely played, but Mackle slid into his DMs, got the thrifty for his team, and just walked away scratch-free. That's gonna be another round in Alpha. We take a 7-10 scoreline to boot, and the defensive side looks to be a lot more potent, that's for certain.
Oh boy. Well, that is quite the eco round from the side of Team Alpha. A couple of shorties made it work.
There.
And I love to see it. I absolutely love to see it. Let's see how much further they can take it. Because now is the attack on an eco. Can they pull off a thrifty themselves? That recon, not going to be finding any sort of value as a very interesting smoke here. From the attack. Oh, Raka still holding on to his fault line. Does not give it up at all. Waiting for a push to come through so that he can stun them and have everybody peek on the back of it. As Hydra is preparing for a showstopper play. Here he goes. With the 1, with the 2.
Oh,
Stuck
no.
by the wall. Looking for 1. Will find it. At the moment, he's a little unhinged about his position because he does not have a close range fight to take in. Meow though, she will find one running into the side. Mackle with another 3v2, 3v4 at the moment. Revive available if need be. As Hydra is trying to keep his lines together, but the spike aggressive. Look at what the spike is.
What?
They
The
can't retrieve
spike's
it.
in bone! The spike's on Switch!
Who?
You what, mate?
Why?
Okay,
When?
obvious.
Okay, that's a good start. 1 kill for Ankita as she's hoping her
30
teammates can
seconds
get something more done, but no, Raman finds his counterpart as she's trying to work that Sheriff as best as she can, and Hydra, a grenade back in his hands. That grenade's gonna damage Mackle, and so will the gun. And now it's on to
I
midfield.
have the spike.
1v1, midfield will get the
Oh my
clutch.
God! Even with the element of surprise, he nearly died.
Oh my god.
Nail-biting moments all around. And there was no shot that midfield should have lost that one, but that was so close. Hydra nearly got the flick of his entire career. Imagine if he hit that shot. That just doesn't go on Instagram. That goes on Reddit right there. It would have been one to remember, but at the end of the day, midfield, he's going to be the one to get remembered instead. Getting the clutch for his team and sending them over onto 11. Pretty much match point at this stage because of the money that the attackers have. They don't have much to play around with. They're going for a fast rush over on towards the side, but Meow can't really even give that support over onto Mackle. Flashed out and absolutely nothing to do. They're going to be able to get the side, but this retake is just about to start. Never mind, it already is over.
Well, it is time for a save, unless they want to go for a revive and want to try and hit this. Good positioning. Okay, gets one. 3v, forgive me, 4v2. Still not something that's actually viable, but he's still trying his best. Pushes one off the angle. Raka's causing damage, and that's all he needs to do at the moment. Raman, 1v3. Came close to clutching one previously. This time, not gonna try it out. Gonna have to save. Keeps himself alive and will have economy either way. Even if he dies, he's still gonna have money going to the next round. Because the people who need to have weapons saved in their hands is the attack. Because they barely have anything and... Oh no. Okay, so what just happened? Why did T-Bone and both Shriman die? And now, because of that, T-Bone doesn't have money.
Yeah,
Neither
this is
does
what
she.
I meant. They needed to just survive there. Four guys just gonna be able to go in for a half armor buy at the end of the day, and that is just rough. And on the other side of the spectrum, look at what the defenders have. They have a breach ultimate coming in from Raka, a revive available from midfield. Meow is very close to getting another big ultimate from her own end. So at the end of the day, I think the defenders are still just winning out in the long run. But it all starts here. And if there is a play to be found, then it's gonna be Hydra Flick. Getting that first initial entry beautifully done. Catching Mackle off guard, and Mackle being a lone Neon on the A side. Doesn't really find out much. T-Bone a little bit too aggressive for his own accord. Does pay the price, and that's gonna be a free revival available. And also a rolling thunder to take over the site. Throw it out!
Oh! Good kill there, but there comes the ultimate, which hasn't affected. Bloodline gets away by just an inch, but Meow's coming for the save. It's a 2v3, and she's hoping that she can do a little bit of more damage in this. Does not connect the shot, and Bloodline. Oh, he's on the rampage, and he's gonna take them all down to the ground. 9-11, the scoreline, as they are slowly inching up closer.
I am not prepared for any of this. What's happening? Bloodline's just being an absolute Chad in the way that he's taken over this entire duel. 9 and 11. They're coming on back hard from the deficits that they had previously on the defensive side. And if you're telling me that the map of Ascent is a lot more attack favored than defense, I would have called you crazy, but it seems the craziness is where it's all at. Raka just casually runs on in with a flash, gets the first initial kill, shutting down the menace that has been a complete and utter nuisance. But again, midfield loses out on a very important engagement, doesn't really survive for any longer here, and Meow needs to run her way through. Does get past the grenade, then that's gonna be massive for him. And Meow, that needs to be a kill. And yep, they find it. Mackle gets the overdrive kill, and with that, back to full ammo. And Jessica starting to run on down in, maybe catching one onto Streamon.
Oh my god.
Straight into the DMs, that's one more kill. Over on from the side, gets a couple of headshot plays over.
T-Bone.
One, but T-Bone. He's just an absolute Chad handing it on out on towards the market.
Oh my god. What a round. That could have gone bad so many ways for the side of the attack. But Mackle was taken care of by Ankita, who went down to 10 HP by the way. And if she was left alone, if T-Bone would have died, that would have probably been the end of this game. 10-11. We've got still 2 more maps to go, ladies and gentlemen. And the first map itself looking this close gives us only hope for a lot more action, entertainment to come. Finally, something for the defense that works initially as Mackle gets a good kill. Oh my god,
Oh
okay,
my
Hydra.
god!
But he
No.
doesn't recognize Raka being there. T-Bone, he's got his arch nemesis right in front of him and Raka will take him out. Shriman left alone. Shriman will be killed alone. 12-10. And I think this might just be over.
Especially when you look at the economy as well. It's not looking that pretty for a lot of the players, especially for our boy Hydra. He's gonna be able to get a buy regardless because one of his teammates is gonna be giving him a drop. But at the end of the day, they're pretty much at death's door. Mackle's gonna pick up an operator, possibly going in for an aggressive play over onto mid. They're expecting a hard hit onto B. Their setup's already there, but Meow, she's the only one alone on the A side, and they're gonna rush her down pretty soon.
Oh, well. Hydra trying his best to get in, but there's a lot of chaos happening. Hydra will find Meow, fighting for that overtime to come in through. As he goes in towards heaven to get a little bit of an aggressive pushing. Will find a little bit of damage, slightly, as he's stunned and he will lose his life to Raka. 3 versus 4. Raman!
What?
Wait,
No
what? How did
way!
T-Bone lose that? There's
No
way T-Bone lose
way!
that.
That's a random spray headshot coming in from Ramon. God damn it, I feel bad for T-Bone now.
Oh, there comes Raka with another mid fails, making his backstab coming through as well. Raka will lose his life and
And
suddenly
seriously with the
he's turned
knife.
around. Mid fail! Mid fail!
What? To touch the spike, run to the spike. He gets it.
Wait.
Oh my god. I think Midfield didn't know
What?
that he got the clutch. Midfield got scared. And they still get the clutch. Midfield with the flag's gonna be able to get the clutch play and the double kill.
We move
No way. This is the most anticlimactic way to end off a game, but you can see it from Universe Space. He doesn't believe it himself. Even I don't believe it. Look at my hair. I was clutching it like this. Hello?
Um.
What just
Okay,
happened?
okay, I guess that just. Well, okay then. Team Alpha, what a game from them. Mid fail to clutch it out in the 1v2. I don't know, man. I don't know what just happened. I just absolutely have no clue. It was what?
It is what it is. Mhm.
Oh boy. Well, what a first game, and what a way to end it. Whilst we didn't have any, knife kills, this was just
Attempted knife kills.
yeah. I mean, I think there was one attempt onto Hydroflick, and look at that. What a scoreboard on the top two of the side of the attack, 26-27. Both of them, Bloodline and Hydra, leading the charge. And on the other side, it's Meow and Mackle. A little bit more consistent on the other side. Midfield with 10, Raman with 13. More well rounded, it seems, on their end. Whereas Team Bravo, Shriman just couldn't keep up. Whilst he was trying to heal his teammates as much as he could, it just wasn't enough to get his team over the line. 10 and 13 now, and now Team Alpha in the driver's seat, looking to pick up their map pick of Icebox, which is coming up next, ladies and gentlemen.
Honestly, if the first initial match is anything to go by, I do believe that Team Alpha could just be the much more stronger team when it comes down to the team play and synergy. I am pleasantly surprised. We saw a lot of setup plays. They were
Yep,
trading each other quite quickly as well. The setups were nice, especially from Rocco on that breach, just being an absolute chat of an initiator.
indeed.
It was well rounded throughout the entirety of this matchup. And I love to see that. And I can't wait to see exactly what more strategies we could be seeing coming in from Team Alpha because apparently they did a lot of prep work before coming into this game.
Well, I don't know what it was, but it definitely seemed like, the stars aligned for them at the perfect time. They just felt it right in their gut that, okay, you know what, guys, we're going to play well today. We're going to play as a team. which they did. Meow started off the kicking of the bucket with the 4K that she got. 11 kills she got in the first 3 rounds. And then her team started pitching in. Mackle was doing pretty good. We had Raman putting in the work every now and then. Some weird kills as well from him. I'm pretty sure that he himself didn't know that he killed T-Bone, but then he was like, okay, I got a kill here. And of course,
Yeah.
Midfail, who came in every now and then, had a small little magical damage push that he did, playing good positions and somehow finding the kills that he was supposed to. And the well-rounded covering of all of that was Rakazon with the Breach, who did absolutely every single bit of damage that he possibly could with his utility and pushed his
Yep.
team over the line because, damn, that was a game and a half.
And it was all done by each and every individual on the team. Again, some questionable plays here and there, but that's completely fine. You sometimes are going to be
Mhm.
holding the sides wrongly, but it just all panned out for them. And maybe in the map of Icebox, the revenge could be served cold coming in from Team Bravo or Alpha. They could just be walking away with it. We never really know just yet. But what we do know, you got to check the links down below in the description. Check out our sponsors of LG Ultra Gear and, of course, Intel. And make sure to follow the hashtag Game with Intel to find out more about exactly what your favorite influencers right now are doing with the new Intel processors that
Oh
they
yeah.
possibly could have bought from the sales as well. All links down below. But we're going to be heading on down over into a short little break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back soon enough. Oh yeah, sorry. We both
Well,
went through a phase.
well,
It seems as though I was
well,
muted,
yeah, you
but that's
were.
fine.
You
But
were.
again, let's go back over towards the intro. Amazon Great Indian Festival Showmatch, ladies and gentlemen, powered by LG Ultra and Intel. Rewind time for all of us, and of course, my bad. But again, what I was saying was that me and the universe went through a phase,
Mm-hmm.
especially after what happened in the first initial game. We were not mentally prepared for any of that. Again, we have to reiterate that the much more stronger team in our analysis was the one to lose. 10 and
Mm-hmm.
13, consistency was key, and the side of Alpha just walked away casually with the win. Now they won on the
Yep.
first initial game. We're gonna be heading on down over onto Icebox. Pretty much either or could happen here in this instance.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know, I just asked Meow what she had to eat before she came into the game, because if you know Meow, if you follow Meow, and if you watch her every day, especially her Instagram stories, everybody loves to tag Meow with some photo of any food coming up. While we talk about this, let's go to the agent selection, because I'm pretty sure that today she definitely had something good to eat. And when I asked her, she said that she just had a glass of milk before coming into the game, while she was actually hinting that she drank something else. So I just got confused for a second that, oh, wait, oh, Meow's had something. And then she said, just had milk. So, well, milk is the secret of her energy, clearly, ladies and gentlemen. Whether she puts boost in it, whether she puts tea leaves, or she puts Complan, whatever it is in it, she clearly has her energy brought in from milk, which, by the way, is also available on Amazon. So go ahead and order it from there.
Are you serious? No way. No way. I gotta check this out. Again, links are
Hey,
below in the description, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna go and check it out. You should as well. But coming on down over onto this match. Again, the first initial game for Meow, absolutely outstanding. 26 kills, perfect all the way around. She did what she could do. But
yep.
here on the map of Icebox, though, things are a little bit more different and a lot more difficult to get around from. As you can see already from the agent selection, seems to be a lot of differentials from both of these squads, with Raka picking up a Euro.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I was going to point out. I really like that he's gone for the Yoru, and of course we've got a very interesting composition here. We've got an Omen as well, a Sage. It goes around the block, right? But I am most interested in the Yoru. I really thought that even Hydra would maybe pick up the Yoru, but he seems to have gone for a little bit of his safer pick, which is the Fade, which, by the way, he's been playing a lot of in the recent past. So I think that he should be having a bit of fun with the Fade as well. While Icebox is a map that the Fade has been used by a couple of teams, pro teams, it's very sparingly that they use this agent. Let's see if it happens on the works out for them or not. Look at the split approach. Already in the map, all the defense on the A side and all the attack on the B side except for one person. And it's going to be a free side. Yet again, the attack going to find themselves in the free
Do
zone,
see a little
which, by
bit
the
more
way,
of a
is
startup
Team
over on the
Alpha.
other
They're
side,
going to get a
though.
free plant.
For Bravo, at
Do they
least,
expect the push
they
from the
need to try
backstab
and work their way
already?
up a bit more faster. Looking at the minimap, though, things don't look to be as systematic as you would have hoped
Well,
for,
the plant
but
will
that's
go
completely
Spike
fine.
down
planted.
as we have got the attack now holding off angles. Oh, meow. Oh, she gets the one, she finds two, and that's all she needs, because T-Bone will take her down coming in. And he is playing the chamber, by the way, which, not his usual static, but he's still going for it. Raman gets Hydra on the backstab, and that's a 2v3. Make that a 1v3. As Shriman is the only one left, and he will find Raka, but does he know that he's got two more to face off? And does he know where they are? It's a problem. As now, running straight in, Shriman gonna find himself nothing but just the plain cold death of the spike. And Midvale also loses his life, interestingly. Just about at the edge. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is the pistol round going in the favor of the attackers. Let's see if they're able to hit back in the eco round itself. Mid seems like where they are going to be running, as everybody from the attack yet again towards the B side. Meow this time playing on the Sova. Not something that you usually see happening unless she's on a rank, which she does love to play. As the B side yet again taken up, and Raka throwing down his teleporter, hoping that he's going to be able to find something. Smoke's perfect from Raman, as Meow finds Maharani on the back end, and now it is just left on to the people on site to keep the defenders from coming back in. Bloodline. This classic is not going to work on anything. And there's Hydra waiting for the perfect opportunity. And Raka is just going to fall prey to that. Mackle will take revenge with one. Will he find another? No, he won't. Hydra's taken out two weapons, and that's all he needed to do. He's done the damage. A decent eco round for them with two weapons dropped as Alpha pick up two. And here's where the real game begins. Well, here we go. 2-0 as the attack now prepares for their first proper fight against a buy round. Raka running straight into towards mid. No flashes, nothing, and he loses his life. But Meow will trade back instantly almost. Look at where T-Bone's already come. T-Bone gonna find one, and there comes Hydra as well. He's got support in the form of Shriman. He's probably gonna be healing him pretty soon. And the spike is in his view. Throws out a Prowler to give a little bit of a warning. But Raman and Mackle are left in a very difficult situation. Spike out in the open. He's hoping to pick it up. Raman must have a smoke to work with. But instead he's going straight for the fight. The smoke right there could help them recover not just a better weapon, but also a spike. And they're trying to play around with sounds as much as they possibly can. They're gonna swing on to him, and there it goes. Raman, great kill. As the spike comes into the hands of Mackle, and now it's a 2v2. Anybody's game here. Shriman and Ankita against Mackle and Raman. And Shriman's trying to flank the attackers. Mid, he spots out the teleporter. Rendezvous point. Will he know? No, it's broken. Now they know there's one towards mid. And now every single corner needs to be checked. Mackle playing the patience game, rotating around them, hiding in perfection, and he knows exactly where both these players are. They've gone through, and Maharani's done probably enough. It's up to Mackle.
Oh, wait, they're doing it.
He doesn't know where's the spike. He has no clue. Shriman will not be able to get this one.
Oh, what a shot.
Sorry, I shouldn't lie.
That's free for him, though.
Well,
They got a pretty standardized pick on that end. And Universe, I really hope you can hear me now.
oh yeah, I most certainly can, my friend.
Yeah, some technical difficulties again coming in from our all-loving Discord. It happens. We try to deal with as much as we can, but for Alpha, I missed quite a lot of rounds. What exactly happened here? The first two initial rounds I was not able to catch up on, but right on the third, I see Mackle getting a clutch. Seems as though the side of Alpha, they're looking quite strong all around.
Well, they do look strong, and I think that they should be heading into this game with a little bit more confidence than they already did have after winning the first game. Given that that was a round that was not supposed to go in their hands. Raka spots out one. He's hoping that T-Bone peeks out and gives him a free kill here. Oh, the wall comes up, and T-Bone in trouble. Mackle pushes up to get two very good kills, and now Marani, she might have gotten one. Mackle with four, and Mackle, he's on for
What
the
the
ace.
hell,
But
Mackle?
the backstab is where the last player is. Meow will lose her
Oh
life. Now they're waiting. Mackle's calling for it.
God!
Mackle's saying, no, this is mine. This is mine to take. There he is. Oh, Hydra will take him down, and Raman doing damage control. Mackle was on for the ace, but Raman will save his team the round. 0-4. And we are on our way looking at yet again another alpha victory, it seems.
A good possibility of it happening as well. But honestly, universe, Mackle's on fire, and our boy Hydra's just been flicking everyone out of existence. It's all happening all around, but still not like this. Alpha, what are they doing? They're in full control of the entire map, and they are not giving up an inch of space to either one of these players.
Ouch. Okay, no, that's just. Yeah, that's
What?
not gonna
What's
work
up with Mackle? What did a demon possess this guy?
I have no. Oh, Maharani gets one. She's in good positioning for more. There goes Mackle. Ankita looking for a third, but she got confused in the very last second of that encounter there. 3 versus 2. And Hydra comes out with his ultimate. He's spotted out too, but it doesn't matter what is. Oh my god, that's a very reckless jump. You can't just run around like that expecting nobody to be on the other side covering the planter. Because it's Meow, of course. She is a professional player. She knows where to stand and where to defend her teammates, as now it's Bloodline left with the big, beautiful green operator, the Forsaken. And he is going to have to just save it, hoping to fight off for another round. And yet again, how are Team Bravo not able to find their footing? This is just very, very problematic, because it looks like it's going to be another runaway win.
Possibly. Bloodline at the end of the day is going to be able to save up an operator at the bare minimum to carry over onto that next round. But again, this operator hasn't really found a lot of value now, has it? Maybe a kill or two here or there, but that's pretty much it. For the defenders, again, they are just on such a serious back foot here. How do they even take this one over, especially with Mackle just tearing house here already? Has the to the force ready, and this one sniper rifle could easily change the tides of how this operator plays out. The operator's all the way over towards the ace side, I do believe, as well. So the operator duel that we're expecting is not going to happen.
Let's play.
Oh, there is another operator though. It's
Oh,
T-Bone.
wait, never mind.
And now
I
it's
forgot.
against, and now it's the chamber duel, which is going to come in front, ladies and gentlemen. He needs to peek out and need to get a kill. Oh, there's not one. Both of them missed their first shots. T-Bone surrounding himself with a little bit of cover. He's got a free shot. No, T-Bone.
No!
How do you miss that?
Why do you rush these kind of shots? Play it slow there, buddy. Oh, that wall is so botched.
Yeah, it might be bossed and T-Bone. No, what? Okay. Okay. T-Bone.
It's
Someone
fine.
finds two
It's
as
fine.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of fire around me. My house is burning down, but it's all okay. Raka, oh, brilliant teleport, but Marani is awake and ready for this. But is she ready for a clutch? A 3v2 clutch that she needs to make the most of? Because Shriman, well, he's completely dismantled and he's out. He's got a Bucky in his hands. And there's only so much he can do, Shriman. Picks up the Vandal and runs right away. But what he doesn't know is that he's walking into the crosshairs of Raman. And there's the end. 6-0. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this has been quite a rampage so far. Worse than what we saw on Ascent.
It just did not pan out for them at all here. It's looking quite bleak again for the members of Bravo to try and come on back from this. But again, maybe just a couple of rounds or maybe one or two is all that they need to jumpstart themselves. But seemingly that isn't even a probability that could be on the cards for them to try and survive on. Again, what I really want to see is T-Bone's reaction when he missed out on 3 of those shots. You know, he has a tendency of jumping out of his chair, and I really wonder what happened on his stream. Maybe you guys in chat can give me that information, just like Raka giving the information of the entire site. He has all the engagement that possibly. Hello. Habla no español. Universe.
Well, no habla inglés at the moment. No hablas inglés, Hindi, nothing it seems. Rakazon, the only habla that he knows is to kill.
Teleport's ready.
T-Bone, 1v5. I am pretty sure they're contemplating a knife kill here, which is gonna be a difficult one indeed. Meow. He loses a life, so will one more. Oh, Raka. Playing along with his food right now. T-Bone's aware of it. Oh, Michael!
God! The guy's a demon! He's a chamber demon!
Oh, well. This is just... Whilst they themselves are also talking to each other, they clearly the attack is dominating and the defense is fed up. And they just can't believe what's happening in front of their eyes. Meow and Mackle again on the same footing as they were on Ascent. Absolutely on the top and keeping their team right where they need to be. And T-Bone will shut down Mackle for the first time early in the round. Meow. She's been spotted, she's been seized, but she will not be killed. Not just yet. T-Bone not afraid to take the fights. He's looking for more. Mid-fail. He does peek out, but T-Bone's been spotted, so he's been sent back. Now they know there's 2 players behind. And look at their rotation. There goes down Shriman, which means there's no revive available. There's no heals available. There's one more. Meow! She gets another. How is she getting away with this?
Oh my God,
look at
Raka!
how
It's already
Raka?
back.
Cutting through.
That's what you call the power of the teleporter.
Yoru on Icebox. Just an absolute chad. And he's holding the defense off over here. He's holding off Hydra Flick. And he's the most important player. Keeping them here is what he needs. And he's just going to kill him as well. Rakazon. Well done, Rakazon.
The man's a Euro god, I have to say. He just knows how to play Euro better than anyone else in our region, seemingly, because he is on fire the way that he's able to find these plays. Each and every teleport, the flashes in hand, hears out the noise, playing teleport coming in.
Now get it.
And come on, that's just a textbook Euro play right there.
Yep, it most certainly is. And with the Euro being as influential as it has been so far, Rakazon making the best use of it. He's getting into spawn like it's nothing. He's in their spawn, at least he's already been there 2-3 times now, and they're 8-0 up. There's not a single run on the board for these guys. And my word, is it going to be a difficult situation.
It really is, especially when you're down this bad already. Your mental's probably shot, your team is not able to find the perfect calls all around. It's not looking that clean for them. But again, sometimes it may not look clean, it may look bleak. It just takes that one small nudge in the right direction to bring you back up to that mark. It will be Hydra trying to get a perfect corner over onto the planter. Doesn't really find out any form of information either. They get a plan, they get beautiful post-plant positioning all around. Plus, with the setup that they already have, maybe Mackle biting off a bit more than he can chew there. Does get caught out, but Raka just living the dream.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, he's hitting all the shots in the entire world as well for it.
Oh, look at this man. He's gone on the back lines. That is perfect. A sandwich movement. It doesn't matter whether or not Hydra gets a kill because it's up to Raka. And he's going for the knife. He's going for the knife. He's got Ankita right in front of him. He's going for it. He's waiting. Come on, Rakazon. He got it.
Come on. Again, this man's been trying to go for knives the entire duration and no one's letting him have it.
And because of that, he's just like, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna get a knife. I'm just gonna get myself died as a spike. I don't want this. I don't want teammates who are griefing me when I'm calling out. I want to go for the knife. Why? Just why?
Let me have my fun, okay?
I mean, I want to see a knife kill. Come on, man. Come on. Just give it to me. One knife kill, and I'll take it. I'll let aggressive win this. Oh, Raka forces T-Bone off of his angle.
Take flight.
There's Meow. Scans the entire area for her teammates. Clears out the front of side. Back of side, not so much. Ankita ready for duel. She's got a weapon to work with. For how long can she stick inside that smoke? A decoy. Oh, he spots out the decoy. And Ankita completely dismantled in that corner. She's got too many angles to worry about. And Hydra left with Shriman yet again. Who, by the way, is sitting outside B main.
That's just rough. The team play and synergy is just not that present here. And they're feeling that burn, they're feeling that hurt as well. Trying to work his way around, possibly to find one.
No!
Yep, he's done for. Good night, sleep tight. What up the
Wait,
top?
what?
Hello? Do you know who he is? Is there an imposter among us? There may be. Shriman, maybe one kill. Doesn't really get much. 0 and 10, and seems to be a very dominating scoreline coming in from the side of Alpha.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, Hydra somehow was jumping around, making his way as much as he could to get one kill, but that whiff onto midfield is one that he will remember. Oh, Hydra, come on. You're better than that, my friend. T-Bone expecting a recon to come, hence looking at the wall. Ready to kill it off.
No charge.
But he's...
Take hold.
His teammates... Oh, Rakazon! Okay! Hydra Flick just got
How is he doing
outplayed.
this?
Outplayed. Like, I don't
This
even know
guy
what to say.
is
He
on
got-
fire.
Wow. 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 Just absolutely outplayed. What a play from Rakazon. What a play. Insane stuff.
One enemy
It's
remaining.
just incredible, man. Proving it all. Bloodline finally gets the shutdown play that he wanted. But again, he's now stuck all by himself. How does he even clutch this round? He just can't physically. Gets taken out by Meow, and it's 0 and 11. The hopes and dreams of Bravo are just non-existent. Just look at Raka. He's running around the map as if he owns the place. Has all the information in the entire world coming in from his team as well. And he's just hitting shots for days. Each and every player is showing up. And you might say that midfield is not doing much, but he doesn't need to. He doesn't even have an opportunity to shoot his gun most of the time because Raka, Meow, and Mako are just stealing everything away.
Indeed. And now the operators
want
come
to
out from
play?
Bloodline,
Let's
which
play.
I don't think is going to cost too. Ooh. Meow, she needs to be careful. The drone goes down, but they have Raka's ultimate here, which is a drone of itself, which is invulnerable. So he's going to see everybody for where they are. He spotted 4. He spotted 4, and he just has to just hold down for as long as he possibly can. Gets a good trademark of a teleport here. Gets one. How is he alive? He gets a blind as well. Oh my god, Raka's zone gaming. He's going in for the knife. Raka will get no scope, but Meow said to cover him up. Oh my god. Oh my word. T-Bone.
Spike planted.
1v3. Unaware of the fact that the Yeoman's behind him. And Meow will take him down.
Kill my allies.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have no more words to say.
Switching sides.
I have no
Maybe this is
more
the
words to
first
say.
ever time we have ever seen an influencer show
13-0.
match, and it's been a 13-0. I can't even speak properly
It's
because
not been a
how do you
13-0
even
just yet.
quantify this?
You don't.
Possibly
you
a
just
13.
enjoy. You enjoy this. You don't quantify this. You just change the first couple of letters. And it's not a 13-0 yet. It could change, right? It could change. Who thought that a composition with a Yoru Omen and Sage and Chamber along with a Sova could prove to be this bloody strong?
It's just something else, man.
Standing ahead.
Possibly the last round of this entire map starts with this engagement. Meow trades a couple of blows coming in with Bloodline, but still no kills out just yet. Beautiful shot, a slap to the face as well. That's gonna be a kill that they wanted, and they are surviving. They are fighting. Roman Chopra's not gonna be able to fight out much, but does get a slight bit of damage and a good chunk of information. Still surviving and still limited through. Bravo! They're making sure that this is not a 13-0 situation. They are fighting and they are making sure they take it all away. Raka all by his lonesome has a lot of utility to play around with, but with no teleport in hand, you can't really go in for the outplays that we normally know him for.
Well, Raka, he's hoping for a couple of exit frags. Saving a pistol, the best of options. But, okay. I'm vibing with it. Let's go for it. It is going to be either 13-1, or 13-2, 13-2, or it's going to be 14-12.
Actually letting him save. Well, his plan's gonna go down into the water.
Well, Raka slowly walking away. Why is he saving though?
I think this is the first time I've ever seen a pistol round save.
Yeah, and he doesn't have money. He got just about 1,000 creds. And he's gonna have nothing to work with in the next round. It's a little bit questionable, but I think he was just afraid of going to the A side and giving them a kill. So he just went away. Even then,
Yeah, those ultimate points are quite crucial. You're thinking about the macro gameplay, right? If he gives them an all point, they get closer to their ult, so why give them that?
Exactly. Makes total sense. And look at this meow. She finds one more headshot. What? Okay. Hello, Rakazone. What are you doing? And that teleport now is stuck right there. Oh no! Come on. You got what? The hell is happening? What is happening? Raka
Actually,
finds
Down B.
he actually doesn't know.
Hello? Yo. Okay, calm down. Bloodline finds 2 though. Stabilizes his team. 2 versus 3. That's Mackle and Midfail. The eminence of this team are
Last
looking
player
to
standing.
find something. Another headshot, but not enough to get a kill. Bloodline will make sure that no more funny business happens here. If he hadn't found this double kill, it would have been such a problematic situation for them.
It's impossible as well to possibly get even a single kill in that round for any of his teammates. But for this instance, I can already tell that Bravo, they have a plan in mind to try and maybe turn things around. But I do believe opting to go in for 4 buys here would be the better scenario for them, because for what we can see, Alpha, they have the better weaponry and you don't really have a chance to play a bonus. And if they do play a bonus, it's going to be pretty questionable. Raman, he walks away with a frag there, but...
Oh, Raka! He's on that spawn! Again! Oh, midfield.
down,
He comes up
attackers spawn.
midfield. He gets the kill on the Shriman and he's holding on. Midfield. If he finds another, he's done his job. He needs to run away from here. There we go. He just gets to safety, keeps himself alive. That's all he needs to do. And now they're running towards him. Should they be charging towards him, expecting that there's going to be only one player on B? He might. Midfield still holding on to this B side for dear life. And they've spotted one. T-Bone takes a bit of damage. Mackle ready to challenge them, holding on to the A side with Meow. But now it's on to Midfield. Midfield gets a good kill. One more bit of damage that he's done. And that's enough. 2v2. The defense a little bit more healthier than the attack at the moment, as T-Bone is less than 50 HP.
30 seconds
And
left.
this could just end right here,
Funnel
right
again.
now.
Standing.
No!
Oh my god, Knuckle! He went in
How do
for
you
a
lose
tap
that?
instead of a spray! He
Spike
tried to
planted.
tap him
Well,
instead of spraying.
Scanning ahead.
1v2. T-Bone on site, and Meow spots him out. So all she needs to do is give in. Oh, there she goes. The shot cut in, and that's the kill. Brilliantly done. A drone available. And Ankita, she's
Deploying
got a
drone.
snake bite available. It's a bit of positional play that's going to be helping her. Meow does not know where she is. Shock dart, perfect. Does not give her any bit of damage. And Meow is now trying to fight off one of her good friends, very good friends, rather. Oh, no, no, no. Oh!
Oh,
Very
should have just
close.
halved it and ran.
Oh,
You
boy.
cannot
12
stick that at all.
and 3. If this comeback comes through in any world possible, it would be the greatest comeback anyone's ever seen.
Yeah, especially in situations like this. The economy is going to be pretty bad though for Alpha, so the comeback could very much be possible. One round at a time, that's what Bravo are hoping for. But this comeback, yeah, it's going to start pretty late. Unless we see something insane coming in from Bravo where they start decisively winning a lot more of their rounds, I'm not going to believe just yet until we see that 5 scoreline being put up. And then maybe there's a 10% chance that Alpha we're going to lose this entire thing.
Oh, bloodline. Gives a bit of damage. T-Bone finds one, but how does Raman take him out there? That's just preposterous. Meow will be forced back off of her angle. And she's gonna wait for her teammates to join her as Alpha are at a disadvantage at the moment in terms of men. Raman walks out, expecting nobody to be close to him, and now midfield. Difficult time with the Guardian sometimes. And it's 12 and 4. Can the attack continue this form and find themselves map number 2? A very long shot, but still a shot that can be hit at times.
It's not the easiest ones to get, but for comebacks, I would personally say maybe, but I could be a little bit too hopeful as well. Meow, though, she already knows she needs to close things out as quickly as she possibly can. Again, very similar positions to what she was playing previously, and this could be a pretty bad spot for her to hold on to. The Fade Ultimate's going to be catching out everything, and with this Nightmare, they're going to be able to run their way in towards the side, have it fully under control, and now they just need to wait, they just need to chill. Play it down slow, play it down steady. A large amount of information gained, but it's still not going to be enough. Shimon's going to be able to shut down Meow with Bloodline getting another. The A side is theirs, and this retake is far from even beginning, let alone being successful.
Oh, Bloodline takes out Raka, and it looks like Team Alpha are falling short heavily here.
Enemy remaining.
Hydra's gained the confidence that he should have had long ago. It's one round. One round. That's all they need. And they've given away 5 in a row, Alpha. I really hope that they've got some sort of a plan in motion here. They're forcing into this round. Raka's got money. So does Raman to buy in a weapon. But the rest, not so much. One orb away from the ultimate, Raka, which he could be utilizing to the best of his abilities. As Meow herself too, just one away from the Hunter's Fury. Those could be the winning moments of this match for them. Will they find it though? Let's find out. Mackle ready for the push towards B side. Instantly forced away. As he will be facing off a little bit more safely. Gets detected and gets blinded and gets taken out as well. One more for Bloodline as he takes up the charge. And now Raka on top,
Spike planted.
hoping that he can find the kill. Sees Bloodline run away, finds the kill. Raka will try and play a little bit of a bait play. Shriman goes down to that. 3 versus 3. Meow's holding down a very, very passive backstab angle. The recon Oh, now they know. Now they know. And they've been detected as
Oh,
well.
that's
A
not what I
drone
want
in
to
the back
be.
end. This is a lot of trouble. Raka, he's alone causing the menacing that was required of them much earlier. But Hydroflick holding on to his lines and Timor coming in from the bluff. Oh boy, that could have gone wrong so many different ways.
5 rounds though. It's happening. Do you believe?
6 now.
Do you believe?
Not as much yet, I would say. But I think that these guys just might have a chance if they get up to round about 8, 9 maybe.
Attack pause? They do have that if they want attack pause. I mean, at this point, you can already see it's a momentum difference. Oh, but maybe the momentum difference is already gone. Bloodlines get taken out. The
Oh,
Saints revive
midfield!
is there. The revive needs to come in early. Midfield doesn't find the very most important kill that they need. Shimon's gonna be able to pick up Bloodline again. And there's no way to try and find this kill. The sword completely blocks any form of refrag potential to come in from Yellow, and Raka is now gonna try to gain all the information. They even have the ultimate! They have ult! Look at the ult coming in! That's a
And it's
victory.
over.
Good fight.
And it's over.
Everyone's gonna say goodbye. And Hydra, last one remaining, doesn't really have a lot of HP, gets a beautiful flick on towards the face of Raka. But his last stand is not gonna be the prettiest, it's gonna be the most beautiful. Oh! He's gonna survive!
Oh,
But at the end of the day, Robot's just way better. Has the angle all the way at spawn, ratchets him out, and gets the frag. Closes out the game for his entire team. And this game, to close out in such a fashion, is something that was not written in stone. 13-6. Now that is something that you can write home about.
well, at least they came half the way to where they wanted to be. They were 12-0 down, and to come to 13-6, well, I'm not gonna say it was, I'm not gonna say it was too bad. It was a little disappointing, but it wasn't too bad. To be able to put up 6 in the second half is a feat that we really thought that they wouldn't be able to do. And there's a scoreline, ladies and gentlemen. 6-13. Another team alpha win, as they will be the winners of this series. But that doesn't mean that the third match is off. We're gonna have another map. And looking at the scoreboard itself, again, Mackle, Meow, Raka, well done. Supported well enough by Raman, and midfield with his heals. 5 kills and 9 assists for him. And on the other side of things, it was Hydroflick putting in all of his might and power, but the rest of his team just couldn't keep up.
It just did not pan out the way that the opposition wanted. Again, the members of Team Alpha, they have won. They've won the prizes. They've won everything. The prize pool is theirs, but we're still going to be playing the third map because, again, when it comes down to the show match and when it comes down to influencers, they're not here for the cash, they're here for the content. And as we head into Pearl, this is where I believe, Universe, most of the knives are going to show up. Possibility of 6 knives could be on the cards because at this point, caution is going to be thrown to the wind. And the players, they're just gunning to get as much content as they possibly can for their Instagrams and also their YouTube.
Yeah, well, let's find out whether or not they're going to be able to get anything more out of this. Will Team Alpha continue their streak, or will Bravo get at least one map out of this? Because Alpha are already, considerable winners of this, getting the 2-0. But I will say that Pearl is a map that could cause a little bit of disruption. And if we see a 2-1 scoreline, I'm not going to be surprised. We'll find out on the other end of this break, ladies and gentlemen. If don't go anywhere, do go ahead and check out the description down below. Get yourself some amazing deals. You got LG Ultra Gear and of course Intel, and all of that available for the best prices on the Amazon Great Indian Festival sale. We'll be back in just a bit with map number 3. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Great Indian Festival Sale by Amazon, powered by LG Ultra Gear and, of course, Intel. Some of the best products out there in the Great Indian Festival Sale. If you don't got it, you're missing out on a very, very big chance to get some pretty great deals. Go down to the description, get yourself some pretty good monitors, processors, and everything else because Amazon has you covered, like that logo says, from A to Z. Whilst we talk about going from A to Z, it is a start and a finishing point between any sport for whatsoever or anything at all. It clearly looks like the winners of this race by a huge margin is Team
Yes.
Bravo. Forgive me, Team Alpha.
Alpha.
But it's still not done. A chance to have a little bit of reclamation of, I would say, respect and pride, just a bit, not the win, but you will have a little bit of chance to fight. I would say comes in the map of Pearl, which is the last and final map which will be played. It could end up 3-0, it could end up 2-1. We don't know whether or not it's going to happen, but ladies and gentlemen, we will find out in just a bit because Pearl is going to be played as the final map, which I believe is going to be quite an interesting one because I think for this map, aggressive, they're gonna go because they know the series is already over, right? So they might
Yeah,
just do
that's
some
enough.
weird stuff right here. Who knows?
Again, I I do believe this is where all your dice are gonna come through, universe. All the
Maybe.
clips, all the plays, all the euros. Let's say maybe the Astra. You never really know. Again, a lot of these streamers they don't like to go in for those confused Unga Bunga plays as often.
Yep.
But 5-man rushes on Pearl, maybe a couple of plays that we saw on the VCT could show up. You never really know. Anything is there. But for me personally, I have to say, I just want to see them perform. I
Mm-hmm.
want to see something big. I want to see something huge. And in my eyes, I just want to completely run everything down from the top all the way to the very bottom and hope that the members of Bravo they have something different in mind. And with
Oh, okay. T-bone on
Hydra
fade,
and Hydra's on the Neon. I do
which he
believe
loves,
that
by the
this
way.
is an ace. Yeah, this is one of the best ideas for him because we've seen Hydra be so explosive when it comes down to his raw mechanical skill, just completely flicking everyone out of existence. And if that is how it's gonna go,
You know, here's the best thing I love
it's
though
pretty good hope.
how the consistency of Shriman and midfield has to be picking Sage every single map they play and letting the others explore the options because they just want to support and be on the back ends. And it's just very it's a nice thing to see. It's also pretty cute, given that they have chosen Sage every single time. They're just like, okay, we'll be in the back end, we'll help the team whilst the others make short work. And now it is a matchup against Mackle and Hydra, the Neons. Raman has gone for the breach this time as Raka continues his Yoru gameplay. This is an interesting composition. You've got a Neon and a Yoru. Combine
Yep.
that with a breach and I believe a fade, which means they've got no controllers. They're playing without smokes.
Who needs a smoke?
Well, with
Do
the
you
way
need a
that they're
smoke?
playing, I don't think that they need it. But on Pearl, sometimes you will need it. There's a lot of avenues, right? Especially on the A side. When you go, there's three different openings: one towards the mid region, one towards one towards forgive me, one towards art, one towards the no, two towards the spawn. So I'm a little worried about how they will tackle this without any smokes, but let's find out. Getting into the game, the final map, ladies and gentlemen, of the day. The Great Indian Amazon Festival Sale Streamer Showmatch, powered by LG Ultra Gear and Intel, at its final stage. And if you or any of your friends are missing out on this, you gotta be here right now. This is the only map you're gonna get left, and then it's all for the highlights. Let's begin.
Up in Bloodline. He's probably going to be starting this highlight reel already. Again, Pearl has gone through multiple different changes, and this is one of the positions that you really just don't want to be in, but Bloodline still making it work down proper. Couple of good shots all around, runs out of bullets for Meow! No!
Hello, Meow.
Still waiting.
How in the world
Still gets the kill. Hello?
Go, go, go.
loses her life? And there's Ankita
Spike
doubling
down
up.
B.
2v3, and both the players are pretty down low. Here we go. Here comes
Last player standing.
the backstab, and T-Bone spots him out. Out comes Hydra. He's playing along with his feelings with a fake. No, the first pistol that's gone the way of the first half to the side of Bravo.
Yeah, I think they're feeling the pressure of not having a smoke on this map. But again, who needs a smoke when you're just gonna play this aggressively, right? They're being fast, they're being clean, and also at the end of the day, when you're on the defensive side, you're not gonna really need that smoke.
I'm out of here.
Be as aggressive as you want. Again, the third and final map, it's all about the showboating. It's all about just having the bragging right that you're just a better squad. And here in this instance, maybe the side of Alpha, they're not taking it that seriously, but who knows? Looking at their raw mechanical skill, could just easily take this one away, even without a smoke. But it's a little bit too early to tell just yet. We need to wait until we get a clear outline of which team is going to win. As soon as we head on down over onto the third round, I do believe that it'll be a lot more clearer.
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there's the first kill, and now we begin the descent of the eco. Should be pretty much standard issue for them. 3 more players left. They're holding on lines. They don't want to peek at all. I mean, at this point, it's just a waste of time because 2 of them are pretty down low. A bullet in the right direction is more than enough, as Marani seems to be wanting to deliver it towards mid.
30 seconds left.
She's gonna be pressured. She's stuck. Look, how is T-Bone running away?
Spike down,
He's going
mid.
for the knife, and Shima doesn't even know this. What is happening? Okay, they're gonna spot him now any second. The minute Mackle turns towards the left here, he's gonna be in trouble. Marani,
Goodbye.
1 kill. Oh, they're going for the knife. Ah! Hydra
Come
wanted to go for the
on.
knife, but it's not gonna happen. T-Bone takes care of
Of course,
him.
it's T-Bone.
With that, end of round 2.
Pretty standard. Finish it off in style, get a couple of frags all around, but yeah, not really the best of hopes. Mackle just got completely run over from each and every side. And at the end of the day, it just didn't pan out the way that they wanted. But it's completely fine. Come on. Think about it like this. First 2 rounds, throw it away. When it comes to the third round, though, that is when your strategies will come into play. They have enough utility to burst their way in towards the side. They just need the timing to be proper. And with the first initial aftershock coming in already, this stun alone is more than enough to ripple through the entire side. But again, they couldn't really gain any information of that nightmare. And I do believe that we will get the entry. Raka, very aggressive for no good reason.
Almost gave me a heart attack there. And I don't know why he... have they not informed them? Has Marani not told them that Raka's actually going to spawn? Because they're completely unaware of the fact that he could be here. Brilliant flash. Raka zone gaming. What are you doing?
He's having fun. He's giving them the wording shots, you know. 1, 2, 1, 2, jump on your feet.
Warning
Sadly,
shots.
it's not working.
Warning shots. Indeed, my friend.
Just look at it. These are all wording shots.
Most certainly, yeah. Exactly. Definitely,
I
completely
want to see
intentional.
what's happening on Raka's screen. I really do. I really just want to open his stream and just check what exactly is he doing, because this is not the stark contrast to what you would think he would be playing like after what he did in the last match.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure that at this point he's just relaxing, taking this with a bit of an ease, because he knows he's won this. But he of course wants it to be 3-0. Push from the attack towards the B side finds him a free opening, as the backstab is the only thing coming in. Raman fends it off with a bit of a change and a self-stun from Hydra. But look at where Mackle's made his way. He doesn't know that Ankita's actually right beside him right there. Good flash from Raman, but not good enough for him to find a kill. And it's a cavalry coming in on the backstab, which Rakazon is going to be trying to blind. Going for it again. One more. Teleports away, goes towards spawn, where he's got Ankita right in front of him. He's probably done the most perfect play possible. Raka, why do you have your knife in your hand? And Maharani might have just clutched this out for her team. T-Bone sitting on the defuse while his teammates take out everything. What a round from Ankita.
Absolutely gorgeous. And the way that Angela just ran it down, just read into the situation perfectly. Teleport on towards the back, no problem. Two people in front of me, just let me give a couple of 2-1-2 swipes and a slap to the face to finish him off. Perfectly done, and bravo. This is the gameplay that we expected to come out from them. But one of the key interesting points, in my eyes at the bare minimum, is the fact that Ankita is playing an Astra, something that we have not really seen her play that often at all, even on her streams.
Yep. Bloodline holding down the line over here, misses the shot. That is probably gonna cause him trouble because now Mackle's made his way, but Mackle eats a bullet straight to the dome. As now he's holding on, it could be a collateral, but no, the defense is holding on for as long as they possibly can. And it's probably done and dusted. Raka goes down after one kill. And Midfail, well, there's only so much he can do. Walks out to his death to Shriman. And it is the end of round number 5. Wow, Pearl, seemingly a more likely map that Bravo could probably take home.
Ooh. Bloodline when it comes out of these shots, man. On point, possibly a collateral there as well. But I mean, one for the highlight reels, that's for certain. But on the other side, we do see Bravo picking up the steam and also the momentum into their favor. Looking at the buys on the opposition, they are looking extremely weak. Two people opting to go in for hero rifles though. So these hero rifles could just bear fruit for them, or could end up being the worst decision possible. Meow's gonna be able to get the first initial shot, shutting down Hydra before they can get things running, and one by one, they're starting to fall. Rocka's gonna be able to take out T-Bone, and now they have 2 weapons off the bat. They can run in and just have the firepower to completely run over an entire side.
Blocking vision.
Well, Meow, she shut down another one, and that means it's a 5v2 now. Finally, a good round in their hands, which they will be taking to make it 4-2. Ankita coming in slowly towards Raman, who might not be ready for this. And now she's expecting Raka to come in from mid. Raka, he hears her, but he's gonna probably find the timing on her and walk in. And there he comes, slow and steady. Midfail, hoping that he can find a kill as well. Okay, Ankita, how in... Okay! Brings it down to a 2v2, Ankita. She's suddenly woken up. And now it's a 2v2. Bloodline is taking charge to go and try and defuse the spike at least up to the half mark. No spamming on him at the moment. Now he eats a bullet. Midfail needs to come in over here. He gets one. Midfail clutches the round.
We need nothing but our gifts.
Alpha nearly lost that one out on a whim, and they've also lost their weaponry, but that's at the end of the day completely fine, because again, this was a safe round coming in from them where they had a couple of weaponry going in their favor at the end of the day, but still some of them opted to go in for buys and they lost out on those weapons. So even if they won out on the 50, they still don't have enough buys to go in for something proper. Midfield's gonna be picking up a Guardian. Raka is picking up a Judge, being the cringe Euro that we love from our ranked games. But is it going to be enough for Alpha to take 2 more rounds to try and equalize? That's what we're going to be finding out pretty surely, because again, look at the ultimate the Euro has in hand. The recon drone is up, and now the side should be theirs.
Well, Raka's cleaned up the entire side all the way to us spawn. He spotted one. Bloodline knows he's here. Oh, okay. Where the hell did that bullet go? Gets away from there, goes back to safety, and now they're left to wonder whether or not he's here. Bloodline clears it up, but look at Raman. Oh, Raman, holding down a very good angle. Will T-Bone expect this? Yes, he will, and yes, he will take him down as well. And there's players out in the open. Why are they out in the open? They knew that there's a backstab coming in Raka zone. Oh man, he's got a Judge. That just...
Interesting. Very interesting.
Very interesting.
Hey, those are your words, Saki.
Oh man, that's just unfortunate. I'm not gonna say a word beyond that. It was.
Listen, Universe.
Oh my
If
god.
that was me in Sriman's position,
Uh huh.
that judge would have guaranteed killed me.
Oh yeah, I know. I know. I know.
Hey,
Well,
man. Hey.
Rakazon will be spared the death of that stinger. He will be killed by somebody else, but that doesn't mean that this game is over yet. 5 and 2. Bravo are doing a good job on this. And now they're pushing up towards A. They've got complete control of this site, at least towards the A main region. As Mackle is holding on with Raka and Hydra clearing out every single possible angle. There's someone, and he walks into just something! Raka was not supposed to, I mean, forgive me. Oh, no. Okay, Shriman. Okay.
It's
Oh,
just meme
my.
after meme.
Silence.
Oh! Okay.
Alright, meow.
That woke me up a little bit there.
Well, she's
All
got the
right.
spike, which she can retrieve pretty easily.
Is not over.
And there comes the revive. T-Bone is going to be the one to be revived. As a 1v3 now, going against Meow. Make that a 1v2. Instantly, T-Bone walks out with just his knife. But what Meow doesn't know is probably going to kill her. And that is Maharani sitting in the middle. And she will be able to retrieve the operator. T-Bone's revival gone. Well, I wouldn't say to a waste, but just enough to distract me from the fact that somebody could be high mid. And that is 6 and 2 for the attack. Forgive me, for the defense.
And the defensive side of Pearl is not that simple to go over. Again, even if you have all of the smokes, even if you have everything under control, you will not be taken over this map whatsoever. Especially on the defensive end, because the attackers have so many points of entries that they can play around with. But I do believe with the recent changes to this particular map, the defenders don't really have a lot of positions they can hide in.
Wait, did they just
And-
wall off T-Bone?
Oh no.
They just walled off T-Bone. T-Bone just got walled off over there. He couldn't even retreat. Oh my god. While the revive comes through on Raka, it unfortunately will not come on anybody on the defense. Bravo in trouble. There's a lot of utility being dumped on Shriman. He's holding them off with the slow, very well placed, but out with a judge he goes at that range. It's gonna work, my friend. Bloodline with the operator, not gonna win his duels, but look at what. Oh my god!
Beautiful.
Last player standing.
What the hell is happening here, Aggressive? What in the world
Planted.
is happening?
We're just seeing an absolute masterclass on how to use the operator. Knife coming in from Meow. They're jumping around. They want the frog. They're gonna possibly get a knife. Do it. Do it to him. Do it to him. Yeah, nothing. That's the first knife. And ladies and gentlemen, we have officially made content.
Stunned him, made him feel the pain, and it is Bloodline to receive the knife. Well, here we go. 6 and 3. The attack might be on the lower end of the score, but they will find the knife. That's all they care about. Ah, well, here we go. Towards B long, and Shriman yet again with the Bucky heading in towards mid. The attack being spotted, and they're making a very heavy push. That's a good stun, but an early peek from Shriman makes him lose his life. But everything that Hydra is doing is just working out to perfection. He's crawled up behind them, and he's been shut out by a wall as well. And T-Bone just walks straight to Meow to find himself dead. 3v3. Ultimates available, but Meow's just scraping them off the foot of her shoe as if they're just gum. And there's
here.
a bit more left.
Remaining.
But Bloodline and Chosen, they get
Not
more.
gonna happen.
Meow, 1v2. Good positioning.
Clutch.
But will she find this? Is the question. There's one. And the last
Oh.
one's low. And I've just done enough. There's the kill. No, it won't come through yet. And it comes to Meow with a 4K and a clutch.
Scare me.
What a play from her. 6 and 4 keeps her team's hopes alive.
Absolutely gorgeous all around. Now that is a fight and a play that they wanted, and that is what they have gotten. Meow going blow for blow against her close friend. And Ankita knows exactly what Meow's going to be capable of as well. Has made sure to keep it a running for her squad, but it's just not been enough. Even though Bravo have been winning out on so many of their individual gunfights and a lot more of their duels, they just don't have the potency that they need to close out a particular round. And that is slowly but surely catching up to them. 2 rounds away from equalization,
my God,
and to
okay.
take it all back. And
That's risky.
that is the most ambitious play coming in from both T-Bone and Hydra.
Oh my god, okay.
What is-
Give me Mackle going for the knife onto T-Bone. There's one person detected there. Back comes Bloodline, and I don't think they still have realized that he's coming with Ankita. 3v2. They're expecting somebody to be around, but nope, nobody is. Everybody from the attack now have control of the A side. They're gonna get the plant down as well. The wall perfectly positioned to give information as well as block them off. And up goes Bloodline. Good positioning from him. Meow's been spotted. It's a fight between the two members who've been squabbling for pretty much all of the game. Meow. She's hoping that smoke gives her the advantage. There goes the headshot.
Ooh.
And Marani, well, she's got to be the queen now. And queens have been the most badass warriors, and it looks like she might just be one herself.
My
What a clutch.
It's just insane to watch. It's so smooth and clean as well. The crosshair placement was on point. Each and every shot and each and every movement made by her was deliberate. You can tell that she put a lot of thought into each scenario. Just look at this. Free frag, has the idea, has the swing, and just casually swings out. Crosshair placement doesn't even shift. 17 and 5 for her, and Meow with 18 and 9. Both of the ladies leading the charge for both squads. It seems as though the others, they have a lot of catching up to do, because at this point, Team Bravo and Team Alpha, they're being run down by 2 players in particular.
Bring them down.
Well, there comes the ultimate overdrive coming through, and Mackle's found Shriman. And he doesn't seem like he's going to be stopping. T-Bone holding down, hoping that he doesn't get taken
Very
out.
good.
Oh, there comes the charge. But here's Hydra, whose ultimate does not work out for him. Mackle goes through and loses his life, but Meow's instantly going to trade that out. Bloodline finds Raka towards spawn. But is he going to find anything more? It is a 1v3 mid-fight yet again in the same rat position that I would call as if somebody was playing like this against me. But it's such a good competitive advantage. Just sit there and hold on. And there it goes. Trying to stick it. Oh, he's actually gonna stick it! No way. No way that happens, right? Raman missed the aftershock. Oh, man.
It's just upset after upset. And now with the rounds going 8 and 4 in the favor of Bravo, where they are finally showcasing the fact that yes, we can put up a fight. Yes, we are able to be an absolute nuisance. But at what cost? You have to remember that the members of Alpha, they don't have a smoke to play around with. So here on the defensive side, I really want to know what exactly their game plan could be. Yeah, an individual fragger can carry your team so far, but as a team, unless you start standing up, it wouldn't feel the same that way.
Oh, this 5-man push, and Mackle stuns himself. Midfield will lose his life to Hydra though, as the attackers now make a good way towards the A side from mid. There's another one from Hydra, and it looks like the round's pretty much done and dusted. Both the duelists dashing straight in, but Raman's able to take out at least one of them. 3v4, and Shriman's running all the way towards spawn, not afraid of giving away any sounds, and look at where T-Bone's hiding. Gets the kill onto a rotating Meow, and it's pretty much done and dusted. 4v2. Raman loses his head,
Time to jump.
and now it's a 4v1. Raka not going to be able to teleport any further because his teleporter stuck to the wall over there. Not what he expected. Burst gets him a kill. Fake teleport, and Mackle's actually looking towards it. Forgive me, Hydra's actually looking towards it. Raka. Oh, he's playing along with it. Makes another one drop, but not enough to get the third. T-Bone will take him off. And that is 9-4.
For now, though, you can already see the instances that they are going in for is quite standardized. And the way that Alpha have been playing, unless they start being a lot more aggressive on their holes, they're not really going to be able to do anything on the defense. Again, they don't have a smoke. They don't really have much to stall their opposition now, do they, users? So at this stage, they just need to start running in and push.
Oh!
Yay!
Hydra able to jump on top of the wall.
Humpty Dumpty just fell down the wall.
Yeah. Oh, the shorty. Now, if she was prepared for just a second earlier, she might have gotten that kill. But now they're just running right over this eco round. They know that they just need to kill everybody and finish this on as quickly as possible and move on to finish this map. But Raka, well, he will get one kill. Shriman, he's going for more. Oh, Shriman. Gets the kill. No, he won't. Here comes the reveal. Raka will have to be forced back, but he's done damage enough to drop 2 players. The plant now going down, by the way. Pretty darn late. Oh no, Hydra gets the kill either way. My god, that was very close. A 3k for him, and now Mackle. A shorty and a slide. That's all he has. Is he gonna go for the ninja? But it's far out in the open and he's been spotted as well. No way he's gonna get this. T-Bone takes him off. And a little bit of showboating as 10-4 the scoreline comes up.
Less of a showboat and more of a friendship dance, honestly. For Bravo. They do get the 10 on the board, and hey, their confidence is going to be running high, that's for certain. Plus, on the other end of the spectrum, they also have a lot of weaponry to take over to this particular round. Again, they bought out Vandals, they bought out Phantoms, so they're pretty much going strong moving down here on this particular round with proper buys to contest the things that Alpha have on there.
Looks
And this
like
10-4 can easily be an 11-4 if the shots coming in from Bravo are done perfectly.
oh, he's been detected and he's behind them.
Yep,
No way, Raka.
expected.
It's not going to work every single time. And Mackle might be on a quick backstab, but it looks like Ankita's ready for this. And he's heard her reload, which means he knows that there's somebody close by. Ankita, good angle and good kill. Easily predicted, easily killed. And that is an easy round. The attackers will find themselves on number 11. Drummond not going to be able to do anything more than just one kill. Okay, Meow adds on to that tally, make it 3 versus 2. And as soon as I say it, Shriman's been able to take care of Drummond. Okay. A tricky one there. No. Okay, this is Hydra.
No.
Hydra. Hydra? No, man. Come on. If you
That's fine. It's Bloodline, right? There's no way.
I don't think there's any way.
Chill. Just chill.
Oh.
Just hold. Yep,
Oh,
that's a
okay.
free. That's
For a
baby.
second.
Listen. You're the one that put the idea into everyone's head that we need to get a knife kill.
Hey, I didn't even talk to anybody. I don't know what you're on about.
Sure. You talked about it on stream. Pretty sure they heard this stream.
No. You know, they're very focused on their games. So.
I see how it is.
Yep. It is 11-4, which means that the attack are just 2 rounds away from salvaging 1 game out of the 3 that they've played so far. It looks like it is towards the B side yet again that they will try to find themselves a little bit of success. A gap in that wall means that exact... Oh, the tap! Mackle delivers 1 himself and sold Raka 2 versus 1. 2 versus 2 it was there and went both in the side of the defense. Now that's brought down the numbers for the defense, for the attack. Yoru
Attack.
alt as well as the breach alt, both available, which by the way in combination have proven to be pretty amazing if you watch Paper X ever play.
But the thing is, do they have the coordination to make it all work proper? The attackers still have very powerful weaponry available in their arms as they're running on in towards this side. But with the defenders picking up a couple of the scraps, it's a good opportunity for Bravo to lose out on this engagement. And it all starts with Mako.
Oh
He
my
finds a
God.
kill! That's gonna be big, but Bloodline's not gonna give anything away. Meow on the other end, though, Sheriff in hand. Shreemon!
Oh, Shreemon. Okay,
Oh, no! What? Hello?
Shreemon walled
Spleen!
himself up. He doesn't even care. He's just walled himself up and he's gonna die here. Oh, Shreemon.
Standing.
Oh boy, it's up to Bloodline now to save his team. But actually, it's a problematic situation because the wall is yet to be broken. It will be, and Raka will take care of Bloodline as well. Shreemon went for the self-sacrificial play there. But, well, it went the way that it was supposed to either way. And, yep. Very, very realistic gameplay there.
I mean, I guess it's an interesting play. Something you guys could try out back in your games, but for Universe and me, I think that's
No.
that's a little bit too early for its times, I believe.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
down
think-
the
I
line
think
in the
it's way too
future, there will
advanced
be a
for me to
strategy.
use that.
Yeah. We can never understand this. This is something that only Shimon understands.
Oh! Oh
What?
my god, Hydra absolutely demolishes his counterpart. But Shreemon does the same. How the hell did he get that kill? I will not know.
Spike down mid.
The revive comes through as Hydra is back on his feet, but Meow just about misses the range to look at that. Raman though still causing trouble. He's got an ultimate to work with and he could just put it through. It would help him quite a bit actually. What? Okay, Hydra's just completely lost his way. He's waiting for Raman. There's the kill. And now it's on to Shreemon and Hydra against Midfail and Meow. Meow's got all of her utility, by the way.
And she has all the info in the entire world. Again, they're making so much noise. And Meow, I'm pretty sure you're able to hear this. That's in close audio proximity, but she chooses not to. What? Don't tell me she didn't hear any of that.
Well, it looks like they are going towards the A side, and slowly Meow is making her way as there as well.
30 seconds left.
It's just about a couple of seconds away from the spike being planted. Hydra does hand it down to Shreemon, and he just runs into the side to get the plant down. And they should be rotating the minute it hits the ground. And there we are. It's, by the way, it is an AWP and Marshall against two rifles. So this is going to be a tricky one for a
And
retake.
yeah, all the rifles are on mid.
Exactly. A tricky retake
If they
indeed.
play close proximity corners, then there is no way that Bravo lose this. They just need to play together.
But look at Hydra. He's already circling around them. He's got the movement of a wolf. But oh! No, Meow.
Oh
No,
no!
Meow. Oh my gosh, he still gets the kill, but he's dropped down to 5 HP. And that's all they needed. And Hydra's playing the long game. And he's playing the perfect game. Just needs to dash it through. Oh my god,
Meow!
She might have lost the round.
Don't die,
What
don't
a
die.
goddamn try.
That's a no scope and a half. What just happened?
Okay, now at this point, they're just negotiating about what they want to do. Both the teams together, by the way. So, they're gonna go and play, apparently, in their words, they're gonna go play op towards B long.
Wait, seriously? Wait, I can't see the chat
Yeah,
right now.
look
but
at
we
Meow,
can.
she's ready and waiting. Here comes Bloodline. She has a Marshall, and there's two other players over there. And Hydra's already taken out Raka, which means it's about time that this game comes to an end. Bloodline, no, come on, dude, come on, Bloodline, really? This is...
Gotta get it, man. This 1v1 is so botched.
Yeah,
Spike planted.
Bloodline. Whilst all of this is happening, they've gone and planted the spike on the other side.
And
And
they don't
it's,
care.
yeah, Meow wins the
Oh, there we
1v1.
go.
But it still doesn't matter. It's 3v3.
Mark one.
Midfield loses his life. Raman Chopra has got the big bad ultimate, which will not touch anybody. And he's got a wall to jump over as well. He will get through. Spots out Shriman. And they play ring around the noses here as Shriman with the running gun wins the duel. And it's up to Meow and Maharani to hold on to this fight as much as they possibly can. Because Meow, well, GG, game over. This is
Nice.
the
Okay.
second. Alright, there we go.
Attackers win.
Alright, alright. We're gonna have that. We're gonna have that. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, say goodnight, say goodbye. It is a 2-1 scoreline, but what a game.
Now that was an interesting one for Sim.
Well,
Again, Team Bravo, they just did what they could to go in for the win. They got the glory at the end of the day, right? They got a little bit of a resurgence in the way that they were playing. Let's just say in more ways than one, with a couple of these shots coming in uh, from of course Hydra being an absolute giga chat on that neon, sliding in, getting frags constantly all throughout the match.
yep.
He was perfect on that end. And Alpha, they put up a couple of memes as well. They got the knife kills that you wanted. They made every single play possible from there, and it was a treat to watch. Again, it's always these third matches is where the real fun starts to begin. Teams just throw caution into the wind. They start taking a lot of unnecessary risks, and sometimes those risks end up being the most funniest parts of the entire matchup. And for the streamers, that's all that they wanted. But Meow, man, just look at her. 29 and 13 on a fade. Now that is a feat only she can do.
Well, the amount of times that she's died is the amount of kills actually Rakason's got this game. And T-Bone. So there's definitely a fade diff here. Damn. What a game from Meow, but that's just individual brilliance. 449 ACS, not something that you see even once in 10 games or 20 games for that matter. Very
Yeah,
difficult
and
to
on
come
an
by.
initiator?
Yeah, that as well. On the
Oh,
other
hell
side,
no.
much more balanced. We've got Hydra, Ankita, Bloodline, T-Bone, all putting in the day's work. While T-Bone might have had a little bit of a, well, disappointing exit, even though he won the game. That knife is going to be etched in his memory because I heard everybody asking him about what the hell just happened.
Yep. I'm just in shock. That's for certain.
Yep, indeed.
This entire matchup is just on another note and on another level because in my eyes everything that happened here was unexpected for the first two maps, expected for the third in a very botched and unconventional manner. No smokes coming out, Rocket not being able to be the Euro out player that he would like to be.
See, it is the smokes that lost him the game. They didn't have smokes.
Listen, smokes are the most important role in the game. Sometimes you just don't need it. You had the confidence, man. You gotta
Well,
give them benefit for that.
I mean, they won the series, so I think they were just going
Yeah.
on for a little bit of a more, casual
Or
gameplay. But
improv.
still,
Yeah. Just like every single rank game, for some reason I still don't get a smoke in my rank games. High Immortal, by the way, and people don't want to pick smokes. I love
hey,
it.
everybody's got their own thing, right? You don't want to pick smokes. I want to play duelist. I want to insta lock it. I want to get the Yoru and Neon combo on a map like Ascent. So it's all about whether or not you decide to insta lock or play for the team. Here, it might have been no smokes, but they still have the series in their hand. Th- they can thankfully say that they have won the series 2-1, and as we can see, the champions are Team Alpha.
Yep. They're gonna be quite happy about that one. Running away with the 1 lakh in their pockets, but for each and every one of these players, I'm pleasantly surprised. Everyone showed up, and I have to give credit to Mackelman when it came down to that second match. He was just on fire. Not a shot missed all around. He just hit everything on note. He was singing a melody on that particular map. and his instruments was his enemies' heads. This show match bared a lot of fruit and showcased to us exactly how good the streamers can be. And maybe, who knows, watching these streamers, a couple of you back at home, are already prepping up and getting ready to start your own streams to maybe play like them by checking out all the links down below in the description and getting yourself an LG Ultra Gear monitor and an Intel processor. Again, I recently saw Meow put it down on Twitter that she
Mhm.
got a new LG Ultra Gear monitor, and this is why she's been playing so well. That new
Oh yeah.
monitor that she got just completely changed her gameplay style. She's been dropping 450 ACS games, ladies and gentlemen. Check out the links right now, and it's all gonna be on sale. You don't want to miss out on any of that jazz, any of that action, and of course, make sure to follow the hashtag Game with Intel to find out more exactly what your favorite content creators are doing with these powerful processors, and of course, what the community is up to as well. But for now, it's gonna be your boy Aggressive with Universe signing on off. Thank you all for stopping by and spending time with us as we sign on off from the Amazon Great Indian Festival. See you later, ladies and gentlemen.